Some people deserve it. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, happy Friday. Ooh, that's loud. Aren't I loud there? Happy Friday. Feliz goodness. You are now tuned into Ladies Night Radio Show. It's your girl, Mysterious Jax, coming to you live from the Good News Studios. Here with me are my beautiful co-hosts.
Hey, y'all. It's Maria on the mic.
And we got Maria over there. Maria, wake up.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm in the chat. It's Maria on the mic. Crazy Maria, as some of you know me.
You still in Maria on the mic's name over there?
I'm sorry. My bad.
One of my co-hosts can't be here, Myra. Shout out to Myra, handling family out there. But we do have two amazing guest co-hosts. I'm going to let them introduce themselves. We have Veronica.
Hey. Hi, Veronica here.
Hey, coming all the way down from the valley.
Santa Monica now. I live on the west side.
Oh, that's right.
Still drive, girl.
But I rep the valley in my heart all day, every day.
That's right. And another guest co-host today coming to you from Courtside Radio, one of the starting five. You can find him here every Thursday at 6:30 on the Good News Radio app. The one, the only.
Mike Hill, the PG. I'm here in the building.
Hey,
I'm excited to be here, ladies' night, man. It's gonna be really fun.
One of us tonight.
You gotta have a man. You gotta have a guy here to, rep for the fellas.
To do what?
Not always. No, we're good with the ladies. The ladies hold it down.
But
I don't think so.
We can bring out your feminine side tonight.
That's why we got the chat box. You jump on the chat box if you want.
Oh, okay.
Well, we're gonna put up the air conditioning in case you feel like it's getting hot in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all know if y'all see me do this. Once I
this?
fan the hand,
okay.
I need a fan.
It's funny. What is the reputation of my show? I feel like a lot. To be honest. Michael is one of a lot of guys that have come to me from different shows from the Good News that have asked me to be on the show. So I'm trying to think, what vibe are we giving out? Like, are we? Because we're not a man bashing show. We do not hate on men at all. But I feel like men come in with like this wall or feel like they have to have a defense or something.
Some of these subjects are just you gotta have a guy's perspective.
But it's ladies' night, so we talk about it from our perspective.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about it, you can jump in the chat box and we'll respond. We always respond to our people in the comments. So.
I just have to be here in person, so
to see the magic happen.
Yeah, see the magic happen.
I know what I'm gonna have you back with your whole show from Courtside. I know the guys are jealous that you're the only one right now, the chosen one to come.
Yeah.
It just kind of happened. I hopped in their comment box yesterday, and they were throwing some shade at all the shows, saying that somebody is trying to sabotage them because apparently all their mics were turned off or whatnot.
Somebody deleted all of our music and they had it in the trash. So we're like, who is this trying to sabotage our show?
It's Jackie.
And no, as soon as I jumped in there, because I was laughing, I was like, ain't nobody hating on you like that. And then they all came after me oh, it was Jackie. There it was. That's who it is.
She put herself out there, so it had to be her.
No, it was not me at all. I would not do that. I'm the station manager. I don't benefit from having you guys not look good.
No, I know.
You look good. We all look good.
True.
It's a win-win. You
right.
Make us look good.
So welcome to Ladies Night. Don't be scared. It's going to be a good time tonight. I'm just making sure I'm not on mute.
Yeah, no, we don't have to redo it, right?
I was like, no.
Okay.
Thank God, baby Jesus.
You got it.
Always
You got
leaving
it,
us
girl.
on mute.
You got it.
So I got some cheese met today.
Yes, and it is piping hot.
Yes. There's some cheese met.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, what's going on?
So
get this. Today's cheesemate involves Cardi B. And Miss Cardi has some fans disappointed because I guess a video surfaced, I don't know if it was on Twitter or whatnot, that a video she did 3 years ago claiming that she used to drug men and rob them. So let me go ahead and tell you why a lot of people are upset about this, because it's very similar to what Bill Cosby is in jail for. The only difference is he raped them or he had sex with them.
I feel like that's a very big difference, though.
It is, but the way that she was saying it, on the video, she was flaunting it, saying this is what I had to do to hustle to get money and to this is why I'm here where I'm at.
Yeah.
So how does that make you feel? Are you a Cardi fan?
I feel like I am a Cardi fan to a certain extent. I feel like I respect her because she came from nowhere and nobody really put her on and she had to hustle, right? But when I heard that, I was like, okay, OMG, like what's happening?
Yeah.
But then I feel like in the video, I didn't take it like that. I feel like I heard her saying like, almost like wanting to cry type of thing. Like I nobody put me on. I've been working hard. I came from stripping. I had to earn money. Like people would want to take me home and have sex with me, and she wouldn't have sex with them, right? Because otherwise we'd think she was a hoe. But instead, she said that she drugged them and stole their money. And some of us are like, "You go, girl." I don't know.
I just think that
unpopular opinion.
Tell me.
It's frightening, man. Just imagine if you're gonna be with somebody, hanging out with them, doing whatever, and you're gonna wake up like 8 hours later, like what the hell happened?
Right.
And
Yeah.
you have nothing, like you're robbed, or if you were raped, you're like, damn, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And it's really crazy when you think about, first of all, Cardi B, or you think about a woman, period. Like, I can imagine going out somewhere like, damn, I met this dope girl. Let's see where this night goes. Like, oh, okay, she's trying to take me to her house already. Then wake up like, wait a minute, where the hell is my stuff at?
Imagine.
That's crazy.
I don't feel like it was like a love connection though, or like you seem like so genuine and so kind. You're like, oh, if it's going great, we might go to her place. But I feel like he was like, let's go, bitch. You're dancing on my lap. Let's go to a hotel room. And that's what she mentioned, that they would go to hotel rooms.
Yeah, but clearly the guy is thinking that he's going to have fun, not wake up
Yeah,
with all
that's
of his
true.
money
Now,
taken away.
With all his money gone.
Yeah.
Does he deserve it though? Just kidding.
Why?
Damn.
Because he wanted to hook up with the stripper?
Yeah, and like,
Hey,
he
T-Pain
clearly- he
made
clearly
a
has money.
song. T-Pain made a
Yeah,
song.
like
I
clearly
fell
you
in
have
love with
money,
the stripper.
Yeah.
like to be spending, and I feel like obviously she didn't feel. I don't know the situation, but I feel like if you're going to the extent to like drug somebody, like you probably don't already feel safe with that person. I don't know.
No, it's
I think
just-
I would need to know more about like who she was doing that to, but I guess in a sense like it wouldn't have mattered because it's not okay.
It just sounds like a come up. She's like,
Yeah.
all right, this dude's feeling me tonight. He's throwing a lot of money, so I might as well take all of it.
And maybe
Yeah.
she was just catching it, They threw it, she caught it, maybe it was a gift.
Yeah.
It was just sitting there
Fell
on
in her
the
bag.
table, and she took the opportunity to
The drugs
take
weren't
that
hers.
gift.
While he was asleep, that's crazy.
Well, apparently one of her victims has come forward. So I don't know how true this
Not with
is.
Or how they can
Not
prove
with
it,
you.
Or how they
right?
can
Yeah, yeah.
prove it. Yeah, I don't know. And some people are doing the whole hashtag I survived Cardi B.
Ah.
I saw the funniest picture, funniest meme. It was it's a LeBron James D Wade picture. So D Wade throws a lob, LeBron dunks it. D Wade has his hands out like yeah, and LeBron's dunking it. It was Bill Cosby's face over D Wade, and it was Cardi face on LeBron, and she was dunking a pill.
No.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Because it is true, like, where is the equality, I guess, right? Like, damn.
What were you going to say, Maria?
I was just going to say, I don't know why it sounds so surprising. We have both men and women that do that. Luckily, it hasn't happened to any of us in the room. But I just want to say, think about it. Cardi B was dancing. She was living not the life that she lives now. So I'm sure that was like her come up. That was her thing. There's men out there do the same thing. I'm sure most of these guys that she probably took were drunk enough for her to know that she could go ahead and get away with that.
I have the video. Hold on. I want to play it for you.
$1,000 in studio time because you gotta pay good engineers. You gotta go to a good studio.
So she's explaining why in this video.
With my money. So for a bitch to say that I don't motherfucking deserve it because I don't put in no fucking work, now that's when I feel like niggas is bugging. Because I did it myself. Niggas must have forgot, my nigga, the shit that I did to motherfucking survive. Like, I had to go straight. I had to go, oh yeah, you wanna fuck me? Yeah, let's go to this hotel. And I drug niggas up and I robbed them. That's what I used to do. Nothing was motherfucking handed to me, my nigga. Nothing.
I mean, yeah, she says nothing was handed to her, but
Not just that, but she said, like, nothing was handed to me, okay? I thought she was saying nothing was going to happen to
She's
me.
still shady at the end of the day
It's so
because she
shady.
just mentioned I had to drug him up and do what I had to do. Nothing was handed to her. It wasn't handed to her. She was just taking it without permission. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's still shady.
did you say that she came out with a video or explaining this? Because this was some that surfaced just recently, but she filmed this or recorded herself 3 years ago saying this. So I'm sure her mindset is not the same. Did you say she?
On Instagram, she had posted like a text, like something that kind of explained that, like, she makes mistakes, like everyone makes mistakes in life, and to
Okay.
not like judge her for
And she
that,
was young.
And
How many
and
times
that's
have you
kind of
made like
understandable.
dumb things when you were younger? You know
Yeah,
what I
we've
mean?
all been to Vegas.
But
we've all done stupid
that's
things.
the wildest
here and
thing I've
there,
heard.
That-
You know,
Yes, we all.
I've
do.
never heard nobody drugging
Yes,
anybody.
That's true.
Like,
You're
that's
right.
crazy.
Drugging is another thing, but like if you happen to wake up before the person and you saw like $200, you wouldn't be
And
tempted to
took
take
it and ran, and it's just like, damn,
That's one thing, but like
Yeah.
drugging them and purposely doing that's another.
they're waking up, having no idea what happened. They just wake up like, damn, where'd she go? Wait, where the hell
was
is my
just-
money at?
Yeah,
I
that
will
was
say
her
this-
dumb. That was her dumb young self. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's still shady.
And we
It
also have
is.
to think about like where she was at this age and like who she was probably messing with. It wasn't like some nice gentleman's. It was like probably on some like scary,
turn your butt up.
yeah, like big. I don't know, tough
So
guys.
you agree with this?
I'm just saying. I'm thinking about like Law and Order episodes, where it's like the man, like that guy's like maybe like a convicted murderer, like head of like the gang. Like she could get like hella money from him, but like at the same time she might end up super, like violated. We don't know what would have happened in that hotel room had she not done that.
I've been to strip clubs. Still visit them from time to time, and there's guys in there that's throwing crazy money, and they look like they may be something, but that's still not a reason for them to be robbed
True,
and drugged.
I agree.
So it's
Well,
crazy.
that was today's Chisme.
That was good.
Yeah, there was more Chisme, but I think I wanted to talk about that one.
Hey, make sure you guys watch your drinks when you're here.
Because
Make sure you
only
watch
if you
your
want money,
drink.
don't
How
worry.
much money do you have in your
Yeah.
wallet? Actually,
Yeah,
You
we
will
gotta
not-
look at your
Curious.
pockets
So
first.
I'm sticking to my water tonight, ladies.
Bottled
Hey,
water.
hey.
Drug the water.
Keep the cap on.
Keep the cap on.
Yeah, man.
Oh my god. So now it's time for one of my favorite segments, of course, game time.
Oh, dang.
Okay, I can only pay like 8 seconds because Chris already said he's going to threaten me to tell his job. He works for CBS, so he's like, you guys do not have permission. Okay, so the way that this game works, I don't know if you watch Ellen, Michael, but pretty much, or Veronica, she has this game called 5 Second Challenge or whatever, so you have to name 3 things in 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So, Kosi, can you put up the timer? But can you stand here so they can see the timer? Okay, so I will have Madi go first. She will name 3 things in 5 seconds. If you beat the clock, you win. If you don't, then you lose.
Okay.
So you're going to go home winner or loser today?
What's the topics we're gonna
Well,
find
I'm just randomly do things.
Yeah, it's like a random.
Come on this side,
question.
over here.
out? Okay.
Because they need to see the time. So Madi's going to go first.
Inappropriate, Chris. I mean, not Chris.
Mike. It's because Chris is always in the comments. That's why. All right, Madi, here. Go first. Ready? Name
gosh.
3 reasons to get fired. Go.
Throwing a chair, slapping your coworker, and smoking in the parking lot.
Hey. Wait, that was 5 seconds.
Damn, no.
No, that's not right.
Wow.
You gotta do like a countdown.
Yeah.
You gotta hit me with a countdown so I could get the little buzzer.
Oh, yeah, it's that one. 5 seconds. Okay.
So,
All
I
right. So
won.
that, yeah.
don't
You
know.
and she normally does
Shut
that.
That's not how I do.
Yeah.
All right, here we go, Veronica. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, Veronica. All right. So you good with the time? 5 seconds.
She's trying to give people 5 minutes.
All right,
Talk about homegirl.
Veronica. Name 3 things to do on a date. Go.
Eat, smoke, go to the beach.
Okay.
Oh, dang.
Why
did you say smoke, Veronica?
I would have never expected
Hey,
that.
girl, don't point at me.
Polluting the ocean.
That's crazy.
It's gonna be eco-friendly.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I didn't expect smoke.
Hey, you guys want to go hang on a first date with Veronica?
You
Veronica.
said Freaky Friday,
I'm
baby.
available. I am single.
That's hilarious.
She said I am single.
All right, here we go. Michael, you ready?
I don't think so.
It's now or never.
nervous.
It's now or never.
Let's do it.
Okay, here we go. Name 3 ways to break up with someone. Go.
Run away, drive away, throw him out the car.
Run away,
Drive away, or
throw him out the car.
It's throw them out the car and drive away the
Who
same
you
thing.
messing with?
The last one is
What about leave them a beautiful card?
Oh my God! Run away on me.
Post it.
You're just gonna start running away.
Slash
Push them
their
out
tires.
the
Where
car.
are you going, Micah?
Change the locks.
Michael.
You just,
You keep changing his name.
hey, I'm gonna have 20 names
Call
by the
them
end of the
Yeah.
show.
We got all kind of street names tonight.
She said
I'm
Micah.
horrible with names. Let me just
Oh
be
my
real.
god.
We don't know if the feds are after you, so we're trying to use different names.
All right, Maria, you ready?
No, but okay.
All right. Name 3 cities in LA. Go.
Riverside. No, that's Riverside County.
That's in the Manhattan.
You didn't even name one.
It
Said
doesn't even
Riverside.
count right
That took you
there.
5 seconds just to say Riverside.
Okay, Riverside.
Wait, where was I, Cozy?
Not even close.
You were at 0 seconds when you started yelling
When you said
Hawthorne.
Hawthorne.
Yeah.
When you said Hawthorne, it was already at 0.
That's crazy.
I had to catch my breath.
Said LA. You said Riverside.
Riverside.
All right.
You know
Mighty,
what's on my mind.
Mighty, you
Sorry,
get a do-over
sorry.
because she put 5 minutes on you last
Yeah.
time. All right, you ready?
'Cause
she really wanted you to win.
I know. She was
She
trying to.
did
She's
not
trying to
make
help me
that
out.
time.
Here we
It was
go.
a hard week.
All right, Maddie, name 3 basketball teams.
The Lakers, the Sparks, and the Golden State Warriors.
Hey, with 1 second left. I'm proud of
I
you.
could have had that.
You said Riverside.
Okay. Ready, Shavita?
5 seconds. Riverside.
Shavita,
Yes.
name 3 Disney movies. Go.
Cinderella, Bambi, and Aladdin.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Aladdin's Disney?
Yes, Disney.
Yeah, it's-
Yeah.
Okay.
It sure is.
That's a classic.
She
You
is,
gotta-
it sure fucking is.
yeah.
Okay.
Hey, that's a classic right
She
there.
got
Waiting
real
for that
angry when you
movie.
asked her.
Right.
I'm waiting for that.
Hey, Will
Yeah,
Smith
she
is
raised
gonna
her
be
voice.
the genie, so that's
Yeah.
That's going to be dope.
that's gonna be dope.
I'm going to watch it for sure. All right. Michael, you ready?
All right.
Name 3 places to have sex at. Go.
A bedroom, living room, beach.
Oh.
Okay, that was quick.
1 second left. All right. Maria, so far you're the only
Gave me
loser.
that question.
They gonna give you the hard one.
That counts.
I thought 3 cities in LA would have been pretty easy. You could have said Culver City,
I
Inglewood. Like,
was on my, yeah.
hello.
They're gonna give you another tough one. Name 3
I-
capitals
yes.
of.
I lost with that one last time.
Oh,
Oh
snap.
my God. You guys are a hot mess. Okay. Maria, name 3 baseball teams. Go.
Yankees, Rangers, Dodgers, Cowboys.
That's it. Did she get it?
3.
She says you did not get it.
Are you serious?
You know.
Yeah, they rigged that.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
glad somebody from the outside is looking
Oh
in.
my
No.
God.
It looked like she got that one.
Thank you.
You guys are hilarious. All right. We'll give you that one. All right. So we're going to go ahead into our next segment of. What is that noise?
I don't know. That's.
Oh my
I
God,
thought
I'm
you were
calling
calling
911. End call. Why is it calling 9? Why is my phone?
Hide your drinks. Hold on, let me put the refill away.
Hey,
Hold
y'all,
up.
we gotta
They're
go.
gonna show up in
Mention
a minute.
Riverside one
Go.
too many times.
I hope
Hey,
they
you
didn't
guys,
hear that
just
Cardi.
like we practiced.
Why was
Yes.
my phone calling 911? You guys saw
Why
that.
was it
Open
making
the
a weird
door.
sound? Why was it
did.
doing that?
That is very scary.
Everybody
Yeah.
just put
And
your
I was
hands on the
hanging up and it
table.
wouldn't end. My phone is tripping.
They
Oh
heard
my
that
God.
Cardi talking. They're like, oh.
But they're probably gonna call
They're
back
like,
just
they
because
are
you
drugging
called.
that
Okay.
man
They may
at the
s-
ladies'
they may
night
save
show.
me.
If you
This is
guys-
Hey, tell the police to
Yeah.
call our tell the police to call our Skype line.
If my phone rings, I'm gonna have to answer it because it's probably the police. So just know that's the only reason I'm gonna
Jackie,
answer.
just
If
we're
they-
gonna have to let you
If
go.
they come, my name's Conchita. For real. I don't have my ID.
Hey, what's
And you
funny?
don't have papers.
Conchita
What's funny
Flores.
is she's hiding her alcohol. Like we're not allowed to drink. Like,
Yeah.
like you're not
Fuck that
40.
shit.
That's
And I
crazy.
don't know English.
she can't go back to jail.
I'm saying. And I'm not playing. You guys are laughing, but I'm serious. Do not call me Maria.
Careful with the computer. All right. Well, that was our game time. That's hilarious. Oh my God, my phone is so tripping. All right, Maddie, you ready for Maddie's minute?
Yes, y'all. You ready for
hold on.
some?
I got to give you your intro
news?
first.
Alrighty, y'all. This week in the news, big things are happening. First of all, just for all mi gente out there, tax season is quickly coming to an end. So just make sure that you do your due diligence. Research things. There's so many new tax laws coming up. Get those tax breaks. It was opening day for the Dodgers this week.
Woo-woo!
They won 12-5 against the Diamondbacks. So we were off to a good start, and they are playing tonight. So spring means so many new changes. And the Jussie Smollett case, all 16 charges were dropped, which just kind of points us into a further direction of WTF. What's going on, Chicago PD? How is this even possible? On that same boat, Law & Order SVU 2 becomes a record-setting 21 seasons in a row, which is the most out of any show ever for those of us that love that show. And on that same note, SVU's coming out with a bunch of different shows, and one of them is about how a Venmo stalker kind of ruins their victims' lives. And actually, that's a real thing now. So for those of you who didn't know, stalking someone on Venmo is actually a real thing. Studies were done, and people admit to stalking the person they were dating via Venmo receipts just to see where they were, who they're interacting with, where they've been shopping. And in kind of a less serious news, a New York City man who was about 38 years old stole a Little Debbie dessert truck just to visit his family. He did not steal any of the merchandise inside the Little Debbie truck. He just took it to his family's place. He did get charged with stolen property, and he's being held on bail right now.
Oh my God.
And that was your news this week, y'all. It's been weird.
Hey. Thanks for that, Madi.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, I want to talk about the Tinder stalking. I mean, the
Venmo.
Venmo stalking.
Yeah, it's actually a thing. So they have this article that I was reading up on. People admit to, when they first start dating someone, to look up their Venmo account to see what their transactions have been. And I realized I kind of low key do that. When I send somebody some money, I'll go to their page and I'll just really quick scroll through. I'm like, oh, that's cool. They have been getting happy hour. They've doing this, and then I'll send you money. But I never thought about stalking someone and seeing
so you can see where they purchase stuff.
Yeah, because if you think about on your Venmo, very few people. I do it now. I always hit private or between us only.
Yeah.
But most people just do a public oh, here's my money for drinks, send it to you, and it shows up on your timeline.
That's crazy.
So you can go to people's things and see who's been sending them money. I found out, I was like, damn, they're hanging out because I saw the Venmo receipt. I've seen.
I mean, I'll be nosy and I'll see, oh, okay, this person got them coffee. But
they know
but
where
not
you
stalker
got
status.
Yeah. They'll know where you got coffee. Oh, you go
That's
to that coffee place,
insane.
and they'll start going there, and that's a real thing.
You
That's
stalking
creepy.
people on Venmo, Michael?
Never. I use Cash App. So I don't
Well,
even
now we know, boo. What's your handle?
Have you ever stalked anybody?
Nah, that's
Not
weird.
even an ex
Nope.
to see what they're doing now?
Or not
Just
stalk.
let it
That
go.
sounds so mean, but just check up on them. Little check
maybe
up,
if
little drive by.
One of my exes that we have Snapchat, so I guess pressing through videos and you see this is what they have
But
going.
you specifically look for her video.
Nah.
Stop
I don't
lying.
I'm dead serious.
It's just the only
Hey,
friend he has on Snapchat.
I do
so it
my
happens to be
I do my own thing. I don't need to worry about what you got going.
Ooh,
That's true. That's
okay,
true. Okay.
Okay.
New spring, new you.
That's hilarious. All right, so that's Madi's Minute. Thank you for that, Madi. We're going to go ahead and jump into tonight's topic. Are you guys
Yes.
ready? Are you guys nervous?
It's
or are
gonna
you
be.
ready?
I'm nervous, but it's gonna be a good one.
I mean, the chat box, Detroit's already in there. I see you, Detroit. Thank you for listening. Appreciate you. He is saying monogamy is harder. He said that open relationship is more natural. So I can't wait for
Okay, we
these
can argue about that.
conversations. You can argue with Detroit about that?
I would say in the natural, when you use the word natural, but I will kind of agree with you that it's harder. I think monogamy is harder because of that commitment piece, because of that accountability piece, because of the it's just you and one other person. You got to make it work. I think open relationships, it's your reason to not put in as much effort because you're oh no, we're just doing this. I'm gonna go see this person next. We're not even gonna have a relationship talk. We're not gonna have a disagreement because we're okay knowing we're dating other people.
Yes.
Just my
So
thought.
today's topic is unconventional relationships. We're going to be discussing different types of relationships that, a lot of us probably won't think it's of the norm. But the reason I wanted to talk about this, I think it came up in conversation between my producer and I. We were talking about somebody's situation. So one of these scenarios is a real scenario. And so we wanted to get people's perspective on it. But also it's very interesting to me. I really do think that I love learning about different ways that people date.
Yeah.
And so I'm not going to sit here and judge you on how you date.
Mm-hmm.
And I know what works for me, but I also love to learn on the reason you decided to choose that path, that way for dating.
Yeah.
If it's swinger lifestyle, if it's open relationship, if it's, one of these things that we're going to be talking about.
Yeah.
So with that being said, monogamy is the most widely accepted form of romantic relationships and is regarded as a social norm, but it's not the only fair or valid form of relationship. just like for us to say, despite what we see, it's normal for both men and women to desire partnerships that don't fall within the confines of a one-on-one dynamic, even if it's just for a period in their lives. But most folks don't have language to express what they want. There's also that little things that, social male privilege that tells the masses that men can have multiple partners, but women cannot. In a healthy, balanced, non-monogamous partnership, both parties have equal access to pursue relationships with multiple partners. So what do you think about that, Veronica? Just that statement alone.
That's heavy. That's heavy.
Yeah, So, I mean, let's go ahead and jump into the first one, which is having a girlfriend and a boyfriend, which is open relationship. So open relationship itself can have different meanings, right? Mm-hmm. So an open relationship for a couple could be either you can have sex with whoever you want, and that's it. Do not have romantic relationship with them. Like you can't date them. You can't take them to dinner. Just sex. Like if you are attracted to that person, you want to have sex with them. Okay, that's it. Like that's some people's open relationship. Other people is bringing them into the bedroom and sharing that. So if you were dating somebody who was open to an open relationship, and she was okay with you bringing her into another woman into the bed, and gave you the green light, like that's your open relationship.
Yeah.
Would you ever be in something like that?
Maybe when I was younger I would, but now it's kind of like it's a lot to deal with, man. The more people you have to deal with, is more you have to deal with. So it's kind of tough. She's over here about to kill us. She will not get the mosquito, but
it's okay. Don't ruin it.
It's something that a lot of people. The first order that you said where it's just for sex, I know it's easy to do that because it's kind of like, I have you, but I'm still going to go out, and if I see somebody and I meet this person, I can just, if I can get it that quick, I'm going to just get it and get on with no issue, then hey, I'm going to do it.
Do you think if people communicated more men would less likely cheat?
I think if they communicate before making it real with one another. I think if you kind of communicate before, like, with you, like, I don't really want to date you as boyfriend, girlfriend, but I think that we have a good time together. So we kind of, let's just be friends with benefits. But that gives us an opportunity to also talk to other people to where it wouldn't really be an issue, because the woman will have to agree with what, the woman will have to agree with exactly to what you're saying. If they don't, then that's just someone you won't deal with.
Yeah. What about you, Veronica? Would you ever date somebody in an open relationship?
I think for myself, that would be very challenging. I am typically from a monogamous type of relationship person. So I prefer to be in a one-on-one relationship. But I also have been in situations where the other person...
We are like trying to fight this.
We're trying to fight an intruder right now, y'all. Don't wave him this way.
We're trying to stay professional, but literally everybody's trying to get this damn mosquito that's flying around.
Have you ever been trapped with a
Hey,
mosquito in your
Travis
car?
got it. Hey.
Set it free.
Oh my gosh.
We did not want to be in a relationship with that mosquito. That's
No,
for sure.
not
Let it
at
go.
all.
Let it go.
Oh, okay. So Detroit's in. Sorry, real quick. Detroit's in the comment box. He says, "How long is the show? I can call in or come down. Come down if you want. We're right here. I don't think I set up the Skype, so you can't call right now. I have to set it up. I forgot to set it up. But anyways,
So I actually was in a situation where I was dating someone for about 9 months, and it was my ex-girlfriend. And at the time, I was attracted to a guy. And I felt it was unfair to be in that relationship anymore with her because I was having feelings for a guy. And I told her. And I said, I think it's good for us to maybe have a break.
Yeah.
And she suggested being in an open relationship with me.
Oh, wow.
And I couldn't do it.
Why? What stopped you?
Because
You're the one that's going to benefit.
Monogamy. I like monogamy. I can't be with two people at once. I think I feel torn because I don't like the idea of... and I think maybe I could have given it a try and had that open communication if they both knew about it.
Yeah.
But I find it challenging personally because I feel like I'm doing somebody wrong, or maybe it's because I'm just, it's my personal struggle in that regard, but I feel like I would be her. So I felt better with making a clean breaking up with her at the time. So that's the decision I decided to make. But she wanted to try an open relationship, and I had to just tell her that no.
So that's interesting that she kind of right away was the one to say like, oh, instead of you like leaving me, let's do an open relationship. So I'm wondering like how many people that are in open relationships are there because they didn't want to necessarily lose out on that person, even though they know now that they are not going to have that undivided attention or like that undivided like relationship building.
Yeah.
They're like they must like you enough to be okay sharing you.
Or they just don't. They probably just like, damn, I don't want to have to meet anybody else all over again. So
It is hard.
I
yeah.
prefer to just share you and just, at least I know I have you.
Yeah, like you at least want to know you have somebody, even if that somebody is not just
Fully
you.
committed, yeah.
So Moni's in the chat box. She says, monogamy is not hard for me. I don't know how to like more than one person at the same time.
No, that's facts. It's so hard. Like,
You've never liked more than one person at
No,
the same
you-
time?
You can be attracted to.
no, you can
multiple
be
people.
attracted, but when you think about actually putting in an act, if it's just sex and it's like, okay, damn, I met you, we about to go do this, make it happen. But if it's more like, damn, I got this girlfriend.
I got to
and-
take her out
and I
Tuesday.
got to take your ass out
and
on
then
a
take her
date.
Friday. So
Yeah.
you're talking from like the man's perspective, because it's true. I think some men forget that aspect of it. Like you have to, if you want two girlfriends, then you got to put
You
in
have to wine
double
and
the
dine them
work.
both, yeah.
Time and effort.
Yeah. So I mean, it's true. So I want to talk about this scenario. Scenario one. Where's my script? Here it goes. So scenario one. There's a girl. She was actually put in a similar situation as you were talking about, Veronica, but it's not you. So she had a boyfriend, and they were just dating them too. But I think that they did have an open relationship, but nobody ever dated. Like it was there, but they never did anything. And I think one night she met a girl, or they were friends. I don't know the whole story because it's actually was said to me. And long story short, she ended up falling for the girl too. So she ended up spending time with her, dating her. And so now she has a boyfriend and she's dating this girl. So I don't think they're exclusive yet. I mean, not exclusive, but like that's her girlfriend, but I think they're dating. So she has a boyfriend and now she has a girl she's dating. So the boyfriend is like, okay, he's accepting. He's like understanding. He's like, we have an open relationship. You can actually even bring her into the bedroom if you want.
Right,
and that's like their relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But now the new girlfriend, she doesn't want that. She wants the girlfriend all to herself. She doesn't want her girlfriend to have her boyfriend, even though they were together first.
Right.
So now the girl, she pretty much, the girlfriend saying break up with him and be only with me. The boyfriend's like, she's welcome to come over here, but she refuses to even go to the house and hang out with them and get to know the boyfriend. So she's put in a very tough situation because she really cares for both of these people. Like she has strong feelings for both of them, for her boyfriend and for this girl that she's dating. So just imagine. So like I can understand that. So like what advice would you give to this person?
I feel like in every open relationship, it comes down to a decision at the end of the day.
Yes.
And with a triangle, there has to ultimately be something that happes, a deciding factor. And I have a friend who was in a similar situation.
Yes.
And really, where does your happiness lie, and where does your truth lie in
Right.
terms of what situation you see yourself being in? Like, where does the longevity lie in that relationship? Because she's obviously attracted to both genders.
Yes.
So does she see herself? Where does she see her future? And what looks real to her in that moment? Because does she envision herself with a man having a future there, or with a woman? And what is more real to her in that way? Because I deal with the same kind of identity, being a queer woman.
Yeah.
So that's the advice I would give.
Yeah.
Do you think that it's more like, because you talked about a decision, right? It's like your decision to enter an open relationship. Is that more like based on yourself? So do you recommend that a person like reflect, really think about themselves first? Or is it based on the person that you meet, right? Is it that you meet somebody and you fall for them so you're okay with being in an open relationship? Or is it that you are okay with an open relationship anyway?
Well,
Those are good questions.
Detroit's also in the comment box. He says rules and boundaries weren't set, but here it is. It was set between the girl and the guy, so that's why they're okay. They understand it. For them, it's working. It's when it's the new girl that she doesn't understand it. She doesn't know their rules. She's trying to make her own rules with the girl. So that's where she's like now she feels. So imagine like you meet a girl at a bar, Michael.
Yeah.
And you start dating her. You actually take her on Friday, and she's like, okay. You guys go on second date number 2, and date number 2, she tells you, hey, by the way, I have a girlfriend, but we're in an open relationship, so she knows I'm here with you. How would you respond to that?
I would be like, man.
Be excited.
Yeah, low key, I would be excited. I would be like, let me see pictures.
But
Let me
See your Instagram.
But like, let's say like they're really together. You know what I mean? And
yeah, that's where
but you start falling for her. You can really see yourself with this girl.
I kind of just be like, man, you have to decide because it's
and that's when it comes down to the
that
same
puts you
situation.
in as a weird. Yeah, wouldn't one person in that triangle, square, whatever shape, always feel like you've been less than?
Oh, we got a call, guys. We got a call.
All right, y'all.
Woo. Hold on.
Is it the feds?
Is it the police calling?
back.
The police?
I accidentally called 911, Kirsten. Kirsten's in the building from Never Not Extra. Hey, who's on the phone? Who's on the line with us? I can't hear you.
What's up, girl?
Oh, hola, ¿cómo estás?
Who is this?
Tía?
Yo quiero felicitarlas a todas ustedes.
Oh, my
y
God.
me dejas con la boca abierta
Ah.
porque en realidad
It's my
yo la
mom.
corto luego y le digo, ¿sabes qué? I'm sorry, me equivoqué. Mejor sigue tu camino y bye.
She's
Pero
giving her advice.
Hi, Mom.
Eso es muy cierto, ama.
Sí,
Dígale.
usted
Oh, my
dice-
God, my mom called
Si
my
no,
radio.
si no puede conmigo, mejor
Hola.
que se vaya y siga su camino. Eso es muy
Mejor
cierto.
bye y me equivoqué
Translate
y déjame
that,
seguir
Jackie.
el camino.
I'm still in
Pero,
shock.
y
Porque-
quizás usted no lo quiere
porque-
a él tanto, ¿verdad?
No, exactamente. Es una persona muy indecisa que no sabe ni si quiere o chiles rellenos o unas enchiladas.
O se quieren los dos, es buffet, tía, es buffet.
Es un buffet, le gusta todo.
Es 2 por 1, el especial.
No, está mal, eso está mal, muy mal,
Mal is bad. So just
Y
FYI.
malísimo.
Mal-
Es porque hay
Esa
personas...
está enferma.
Hay más,
Ama.
hay más para cuidar los
Ama,
niños.
hay personas aquí que no hablan español. ¿Lo puedes decir en inglés?
Yes.
Hablo poquito.
Aló.
sí.
Aquí está Verónica
Hola.
también. ¿Pero lo puedes decir en
Shavira.
inglés? Shavira.
I don't know, but my opinion is crazy, and it's that people is sick.
Sick in the mind.
We
We have to decide what they want. Or they want enchiladas or they want beans.
She said you can't have it all. You can't have it all.
Mom, I'm not going to say they're sick. People are just different, you know? They like dating both, and they're trying to figure
She's
I
themselves
know,
out.
She's
but
dope.
it's crazy. It's crazy because you have to know exactly what you want.
What Veronica was
It's
saying.
not like it's not like what I want. I want this. I want that. Or, you
Yeah.
have to know what do you want exactly.
Well, what if you like both? Y si se quieren a los dos,
no,
porque una
never,
persona
never.
no satisfecha todo lo que queremos, necesitamos 2 personas.
No,
Mom,
no, I don't think so.
Mom, when are you going to come to the radio show here? Because everybody wants to meet you.
I don't know. You know, me van a correr right away because
They're going to kick her out,
They're
she
gonna
says.
kick you out?
No, they're not going to kick you out.
they're gonna find me.
They're gonna get the security.
Get out of here.
No, it's my show. You're not going to get kicked out. I'm not going to kick you out. It's my show. You got to come. We're gonna have a show, an episode where my mom and Mighty's mom come on the show one of these days, and we're gonna have a good topic.
Yeah.
Thank you for
I don't know.
listening, Mom.
I just wanna talk to you guys and say congratulations. I like it to hear that, and it's crazy for me.
Aw, thank you.
We love you.
But you know, everybody has different
Yes.
different opinion.
A different
Yeah.
opinion. And that's
Okay?
exactly what the
So
show's about.
I respect that.
I respect that too. Thank you,
I
Mom.
love you,
like to make
Mom.
it fun.
Oh, Mom, this
Okay.
just made my night.
I love you.
I love you too.
Love you too.
Muchos besos,
I
Sama.
love you,
Love
Mari.
you.
I love you too,
everybody.
Tia.
I love you.
Bye.
Bye, Mom.
Bye. Bye, mommy.
Oh my God, my mom called my show.
She said they're sick.
They're sick.
She's
Sick with
dope.
love.
She was just kidding. If you guys know my mom, or if you guys ever follow me, like my mom is a jokester. Like we're all jokesters. We're funny. Like, but I mean, she did have like that's what she believes in. But at the same time, she was like saying it like in a joking manner, just because she's silly like that. My mom is so funny. Oh
She's
my God,
hilarious.
did you give her the number?
That's awesome.
Yes, that's
She-
why I told you.
She
turn the
wanted to
Skype
call.
on.
Oh
I
my
was
that
running
her
out
God,
the
first
door. I
time?
was like,
that was her
calling the
first
show?
time. It's hilarious.
Oh,
Oh
I
my
love
God.
it.
Hey,
My mom
I
didn't
showed
even
up on
wanna
a great day. Huh?
Yes, my
Yeah.
mom
the
called.
crazy part, she was really listening.
She's listening.
I'm glad I was behaving. Hey, Mom.
Yeah, you
Today.
didn't say
Yo
anything
estoy
too
bien
crazy.
callada.
She-
No me escucha.
She does make a good point though. She was saying like you need to make up your mind one or the other, but that kind of gives the idea that like if you're in an open relationship, it's just because you haven't made up your mind about what you want, which isn't bad because that's kind of like what Michael was saying. Like
Yeah.
you can start dating somebody and then just that's I don't know if that's an open relationship because you're not in a relationship with that person. You're just dating, so you could be dating multiple people. That's
Yeah.
okay. Like you're not in a relationship, but if you're gonna be in a relationship and call it an open one, like. Aren't you like saying aren't you saying though that like you haven't made up your mind, or maybe you're saying like I like you, but you know what, I do need this person around because you're not enough.
Some people are just, I think they're confused, so they don't know what they want or who they want. And then sometimes I think a lot of open relationships happen because of someone not wanting to lose someone. So they're like, damn, like I don't want to lose you. So if this is what you want, okay, you know, I'll accept it. It's not, I don't think a lot of guys would do that, but I know as far as like women,
Yeah.
they may not want to lose a guy who may be a provider and, you know, their friend, and they do a lot of things. You know, as a couple, it's like, damn, I don't want to lose this. So if I have to share them with this other girl, you know, I would just take that. Shout out to D-Ray Davis. He got 2 girlfriends. They're beautiful, too.
I mean,
Dang.
but it's a lot of work.
Yeah,
when
it's
you
a
got
lot
to-
of work.
So open relationships, it can be anything. Like the spectrum is really on how you define it as a couple
Yep.
with your partner. It really is not like a set definition of what an open relationship is. Because open relationship could be that you have 2 girlfriends, or an open relationship could be that you guys just want to like have sex with other people or bring them
Yeah.
into the bedroom.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. And then also, it's not even just dating boy or girl. It could be like this one girl dating 2 guys. That, you know.
There's such a wide range, but I think that
that's
means
weird.
like,
But then
there's
that falls
physical,
into-
or there's like the emotional attachments that you have. Like you can have an open relationship and just be physical with a bunch of people,
Yeah.
but that's I think very different from like opening up your heart to like 2 people at once.
Yeah.
I think that I don't know.
Well, that goes into this polyamory.
Polyamory.
Is for those who want to have romantic and sexual relationships with 2 or more people within the full knowledge and consent of everyone involved. So that gives it more definition of it's still like an open relationship, but it's more definite. Like, okay, now you know this is my boyfriend and that's my boyfriend, and you guys know of each other. Like you're not hiding it.
And I love you both.
And I love you both, and I want to be both. You know,
Yeah.
double the gifts on Valentine's.
Like sister, it's like sister wives, you know.
What? Everybody's in the relationship. That's
So
my
that means
producer Kosi.
everyone is invested.
So,
then.
okay, so it's like kind of like D-Ray. He has
Yes.
his 2 girlfriends, and they all...
Yeah.
Okay.
And also not the rapper, the boxer. What's his name? Floyd Mayweather. Doesn't
Yeah,
he have?
Mayweather. Yeah, he has a bunch of girls.
Doesn't he have like 6 wives or
No,
So those
girlfriends?
are
girls, yeah.
girlfriends.
But he'd be like, but that's a money thing, no? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
as a girlfriend of somebody who's millionaire, who's giving me millions,
Yeah,
like,
they're
I'm gonna
taking
be okay
money.
with it because I don't think I see you as my permanent partner in the future either.
And you can get enough money to eventually say, okay, now I can find someone because I'm financially settled. So
So that's like the Playmates too with Hugh Hefner when he was.
Yeah.
He had like the play money.
That, and you know what? That wasn't taboo. They got their own show. I remember
Yeah.
they had their own show, and that was like totally normal. Like,
you know what they call that? They call that playing the game. You're just playing the game and you know how to play it. So you're like, all right, I'll be whatever you want me to, you want to call me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to get this money, get my own TV show, and then I won't need you anymore.
Yeah.
You know?
Would you ever be in a relationship like that? Like, let's say Oprah had like auditions for more than one
course.
Stedman. She's like, okay, I'm looking for 4 more Stedmans.
You're like,
I'm like,
Who's signing up for Oprah?
do I get my own house?
I'm the first one. I'm signing up first.
I'm
Like,
the
what's
first
good?
one.
That- Give me a show on your station.
And you had her Tuesdays, and you guys got down, and you'd be okay with
Tuesday's perfect, Taco Tuesday, so I can take it. And we,
Say Oprah, I'm a
eating
cheap
some Taco
day.
Tuesdays
we're
on.
gonna do a,
But in that sense, then, are you just investing in that relationship for like the fun, for this? Like, do you, in open relationships, is there really somebody that's like, this is something I want for the rest of my life? Is it so? Then does it have the same weight as an actual relationship between two people who are building into the future? Like, do we hold those sense of relationships as equal?
yeah, because I always thought about that too. Is like, that's crazy when you see, say, if a guy has 2 girlfriends and he's like, I want to have a family, and
You gonna pick one.
I guess some religions like Mormons and stuff, that's something that they practice. You may have like multiple wives. So,
But even there's that was that film, right, where they like followed a polyamorous family and there was like 3 sister wives or something. But it came out that like they all had jealousy issues, they had insecurities, they had fights. Like, so it wasn't like this idealism of like, oh look, it works. It's like actually it doesn't work.
No.
because
Like-
it's hard to, everybody wants, eventually people want attention, and it's hard to share somebody with so many other people. So it makes it a whole crazy situation.
I'm laughing at the comments right here. First of all, Moni, who's Lou Will? I don't know who Lou is, but she says he's fine as fuck. And
He's a
he'll be
basketball
the
player.
third girl. She'll be the third girl. And then Kirsten says, "Oh, I thought Mayweather's girls were just paid whores." Well, I mean,
Girl, we all want to be paid whores. No, I'm just kidding.
and she thinks Michael just wants to be like D-Ray.
Want to be like D-Ray.
You want to have that lifestyle?
Nah, that's too much. I'm
What about for like a week?
that's not bad, but dealing with one woman is a lot.
It's
dealing
a lot.
with 2 is insane.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, how do they do it? That's what I'm thinking about too. Like,
it's tough.
it's
And
truly.
and Chris agrees with you. He said he'll sign up for Oprah. He says he's writing a whole essay on why she should choose him.
Hey, bro, just copy and paste for me so we can both send it.
But put your own pictures
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my pictures on mine.
Oh, okay. Lou Will plays for the Clippers, and Drake says he has 2 girls too. Apparently,
Yeah, he do.
Drake has 2 girls.
No, Lou Williams.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So Lou Will has 2 girls,
Drake has probably
and Moni trying to be number 3.
She is
We
crazy.
gotta have like a
I gotta-
segment on that.
I gotta-
Like, how do we put people onto that?
Put onto what? To the 2.
To becoming like like a bachelorette, but for like open relationships.
I mean,
Like, you want to be number 2?
Yeah.
Here's your rose. Get
You're
in the
number
car.
3. I mean, I don't know. I know the lifestyle is not for everybody. The reason I wanted to have this topic is I want to get a better understanding of it, of like the mentality. But like Michael said, it's like it's a lot of work. So guys think of it, okay, I got 2 girlfriends. That's it. I'm living
That's
the
hot.
life.
That's
That's
sexy.
hot. That's sexy. I'm living the life. But you actually have to put in a lot of work. You have to give them the equal amount, because women can get like,
We do.
we get jealous. We want the attention. So you're gonna you're gonna have to give both of them that equal time. And if one sees that you're giving one a little bit more time, it's gonna cause chaos with the other one.
Yeah.
Hey,
especially
it looks tight until you have to deal with it, and you like, man, I'm good. One of y'all gotta go.
Yeah. No, it's true. And then like I'm thinking like family stuff. Like, what if you have like a family birthday or an event? Like, who do you bring? How do people like negotiate that?
You
Yeah,
bring them
like-
both, no?
Bring them both, yeah.
Just
It's like,
walk
hey,
in pimping
Yeah,
Yeah.
big pimping.
with your pimp cane and the
Hey,
gloves.
when you're a guy and you're in high school, that was the most G thing that you can do. Like, every dude in my high school was like, bro, I'm trying to take 2 dates to prom.
No lie, I took 2 dates to remember, to our sorority formal
gala,
event. I
yeah.
had
Was
2
it in
guys
Vegas?
as my
It
dates.
was in Vegas.
But they were
Wow.
both friends. One of them was my little bro from a different fraternity, and then the other one was just
That's what you do
he
in
wanted to come.
Vegas.
I mean, I was living it. Like I was
Yes.
like, I had 2
You lived the
dates. I
life.
walked in. I felt like a G. You're right. I felt really like,
Yeah.
yes,
You
I got
are a
2
G.
dates. They both gave me roses. Okay, I'm taking pictures of both of them, and I actually had some of the girls who didn't have dates, and they would like dance with them and stuff. So it was fun.
You're like, just one dance. That's
just
all
one
you
dance,
get.
and then you give them back to me. You can go have a picture with him. But no, yeah, it was a good time. Vegas was fun. Vegas is always a good time. We're gonna go in July if anybody wants to go with us. Okay, so we're gonna jump into the scenario number 2: dating a married man / woman. So, have you ever dated someone who was married, Michael?
Nah, not married.
Separated?
Nah, girls that who had like boyfriends, but not
Oh, so,
actually
okay,
married.
okay.
Yeah.
So
That's
they
a little
they
too-
were dating around.
Yeah, I respect marriage too much to mess with a married woman.
Okay.
So I would be like, no, I can't. You can't. You shouldn't be doing that. But
if he has a boyfriend, it's okay. That's because it's not.
yeah, because it's her decision to do whatever she's doing.
But
so.
a married woman can make the decision to
Same,
step out.
But that for me, I would just be like, if you have a boyfriend, I'd be like, damn, that's shady. But if she keeps pursuing it, then I'd be like, hey, you look good, might as well take a dip. But
Take a dip.
if you're married, it's like, man, I'm not about to do that because that's sacred. I wouldn't want to be cursed or nothing, you know.
Oh, the bad karma.
Curse.
Yeah.
But what if it's like they're married and it's not like something shady, just like a relationship, they decided that
her
they're
husband
okay.
always travels or something like that?
Yeah, and like they're okay with it. It's not like she's like cheating on him because they're like they talked about it. They're in an open relationship, so she's just seeking other companions.
Maybe if it's a financial benefit for me, but I wouldn't do it
like all the best restaurants, 5-star restaurants, 5-star hotels.
I wouldn't need that.
Did you guys ever watch what's that one show with the crazy family, the dysfunctional one?
Modern Family?
No, it's on I think it's on HBO or it's on Showtime.
Oh, Arrested Development?
No.
Oh.
It's like where the dad's drunk and they all like live. What's
Shameless?
Shameless. So there was an episode where the older brother was going to college and he started messing around with the professor who is married, and he thought he got caught when the husband walked in, and the husband's like, "So what do you guys want for breakfast?" He was like,
"Oh my god!"
I mean, it's the Shameless show. It's a show. It's crazy, but yeah, it's kind of like that. Like he got in bed with her, not even knowing that she was married. So she didn't even give him the idea or like the choice to make if he wanted to continue this. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy. So that's why I talk about it, because like dating married people, because sometimes you start dating and they're not completely honest that they're married, or they'll give you the rundown like they're separated, or like, you know what I'm saying, or they live in the same house or place where their baby mama is. Like, do you date? That
I
if
think
they live
some
with their
married couples have been together for so long that married couples have an agreement that to spice things up, they actually introduce and entertain those topics.
You laughing at the comments?
Yeah, hey, Christopher is hilarious, bro.
What's Chris saying?
What did he say? Can you go back to...
He would be a faithful side nigga.
Yeah, he said he always wanted to be a faithful side nigga.
Wow, Chris, really?
That is hilarious.
A side nigga that plays his role faithfully.
Hey,
wow.
Does he have an essay for that too?
Cleaned it up with, I'm just joking. He's just joking.
No, but I mean, honestly,
that's funny, bro.
Chris, what if you did meet somebody and you really were into her and she didn't tell you she was married?
It's only a few women in this world that I'll be like side nigga for, like Beyonce,
okay,
Rihanna, J-Lo, people like that, because it's
celebrities, pretty
much celebrities, because it's like, hey, you know, you're Beyonce, so I'm gonna get. But a lot of it comes down to is you're probably going to get something financially as well, so it's like.
So
this is cool.
Kirsten actually gave you a shout out. She said it's the smartest thing you've said since I've known you, Michael. Was the comment that you don't mess with married couples.
Thank you. And
respect.
It's a little damn. What do I be saying?
Dang, Michael, what do you be saying on the court side?
I might have to make sure every time I'm around her, I keep it PG, because clearly,
oh my god,
she's everything I say is not good. Damn.
Okay, so let me give you guys a scenario, both of you guys. Let's say you meet a Rihanna lookalike, and she's, bad. She's, a good person. You guys start dating, and then like on the 5th date, you find out that she's married, but you really like her, and you're into her. What do? Do you stop dating her, or do you continue dating her even though she's married?
Man, I don't like to share, so I'll be like, man, I'm good. You know,
don't like to share.
Man, you married, so. Man, spend your time with your husband is like.
Because some women are okay. You guys remember that website that it was, I forgot what it's called, something, it was a girl's name, and it was for married people to find dates. Either date other married people, really? Or date singles. Or if you were single, you were going on that that website knowing that the people are married, and you want to date a married person. Like, what are the benefits of dating someone who's married? Like, I don't understand.
I feel like they I think somebody that's married is definitely going to be looking for something that's really fun, really simple, really easy. So you're going to get into a relationship with someone who does not want what they currently have, which is like the pressures of like the commitment, the pressures of the building, the whatever has already gone on in their history. So now all their fun energy is for you.
Yeah.
And I feel like that would be the first benefit. But it's just like we've talked about, like your feelings will evolve, and like those people are not going to leave their married person. So are you going to always feel like the odd one out?
Yeah, when it comes to that, it's just, when you're with a married person, if they're pursuing you, that it's just for fun, like she said, sexual reasons. So you don't really have to be attached at all. You can just be like, damn, I want to, I don't got nothing lined up. Let me hit up, so-and-so and see what's good. So you kind of have that stash, but then it allows you to continue to like date until you find something that you want, then you can cut that off. So it's just something to fall back on, I guess.
I feel that.
It's like a fantasy, for instance. It's
Okay,
like
that's a one way to
just
put it.
being able to enjoy that time with them, and it's almost like you don't have to like live in reality when you're with that couple. And
it's like
you might not even need to say like personal details about your life with them.
It's like dating somebody on.
You kind of see that when you go through personals on Craigslist. Couples look for people all the time.
Yeah, and on those dating apps.
And the dating
they be
apps.
couples.
Yeah, it's like the couple's picture.
Yeah, it's a couple's picture, and they're like
Christian
swipe
Mingle?
right.
Christian
Christian
Mingle.
Mingle.
Oh,
Those are more trustworthy.
that's what Christians are doing. These
Farmers
Christian
meat.
Mingle.
Farmers meat.
Farmers meat. Oh
that's
my
amazing.
God.
Can you imagine being on Christian Mingle and you see that?
Imagine.
Pastor,
And then you see their 5 kids next to them.
Yeah, like,
Do you want to join this?
Yeah, we
I just look like you're gonna get murdered.
we're looking to have fun.
That's when you run or throw them out of the car.
That's wild.
Kirsten says that sex is an attachment period. You leave a piece of yourself with anyone that you have sex with. And this is true. You do.
Yeah,
I don't always.
Well,
yeah, yes and no.
the value of it though, like, yeah, you were with them, but there's some people who you're like, I don't even remember you.
Oh, God.
No,
Facts. No, she's real.
and not like in a disrespectful, like any kind of way, but it's just like, nah. Like, it was not something that I think about and I'm like shedding a tear or like even have any fond memories. It's like,
It matters how you got to the sexual act. If it was like, I knew you for a week, we texted a few times and it led to this, and you really don't care. But if it was like, okay, I took you out on dates, we were hanging out, connected, we talked about stuff, late night phone calls, and it's like, all right, then you have an attachment. But if it's just wham bam, thank you ma'am, is nothing.
damn, wham bam, thank you.
Well, I'm
man.
glad we're talking about sex because the next scenario is dating an asexual person. Asexual person who doesn't experience sexual feelings. It exists on a spectrum. This means an asexual person may experience sexual feelings, but significantly less than a sexual person. So being asexual doesn't mean you don't experience love or that you're incapable of having an intimate relationship. It just means that you're not interested in having sex. So it also says being asexual in society that values sex as much as ours complicates our ability to have fulfilling relationships and positive dating experiences with those who don't understand our asexuality, especially those who have been indoctrinated into the idea that relationships are only valid when they include sex. So how do you feel about that? Would you ever date someone who's asexual? Producer Cozy said, hell no.
Wait, how do you date somebody that's not attracted to you sexually?
They'll still, no, it's not that. It's just like,
they are still attracted.
They
sexually,
just don't
their
want
sex
to
drive
have-
is not there.
Like they need to
I
have sex
I
with
couldn't
you.
do it.
Their sex drive is
So
not
they
there.
do
Like,
think like you're beautiful,
Yeah.
but they're not like trying to get it.
they
in.
have an emotional connection with you. Like they're
Yeah.
probably romantic with you.
They're
They'll
like
probably,
your best friend.
yeah, and they'll probably flirt with you, will be romantic, buy you flowers, rub you, give you a massage, but they're just not to the point where they want to like jump your bones and have sex with you. Like their
couldn't do
sex
it.
drive is not high. Their sex drive is like
They like being
low
friendship.
to nothing.
So they want like a deep friendship.
Friendship,
Pretty
yes.
much. So do they kiss? And you said they kiss and
Yeah,
touch?
they'll still kiss, but they won't have sex. Like an asexual is someone who does not have a sex drive at all.
Oh, yeah.
Like the sex is
Can
not.
they just lay there
It's like
and
the
take
last.
it?
I mean,
Hey, you need to watch Cardi B over there.
No, hey, I'm not drugging them. I'm asking them
We need to
You
watch
know,
Cardi over there.
Hey, it's
You
a full
don't-
house in here. I'm feeling it. We got Kirsten here from Never Not Extra, and now we just have Detroit who walked in from Love Amplify, which you can hear on Sundays at 8:30. Right? I'm actually gonna be 8 o'clock on Sundays. I'm actually gonna be guest co-hosting on this Sunday. And your topic, you guys are talking about for the Sunday. What is it? The topic? Oh yeah, are
There's
women?
been a few videos of
women
that, yeah,
proposing.
and
I
people
saw
being
that.
so mad about it.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all tune in on Sunday. I'm gonna be a guest co-host with them.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Wait. So back to our topic real quick. So if it's asexual person, right? They love you. They're like deep connections.
Yeah.
So like if you love somebody and you know you don't want to be with them, but then they want that from you, like wouldn't you just like let them have it?
But maybe like if you're a female, you probably won't get like moist or wet. Like it's gonna be harder. You're gonna need a lot of lube. I'm just trying to think.
Costco sells that. Just
I
get
mean,
the Costco
yeah,
size.
you're gonna probably need a tub of lube because they're not sexually
funny.
like inclined. Like they don't crave it. They don't want it. It's
Yeah.
not. So if they're not craving it, they're probably not gonna be like moist. Or guys, if there's
won't
if it's
make
an
it hard.
yeah, he's probably gonna have to take one of those blue pills because he's not gonna be able to get hard.
Because
Damn,
That's
is that
interesting.
a choice or that?
I think it's just you're born like that.
Born
like
like that?
yeah, it's not something you're choosing to like
Yeah.
not have a sex drive. It's just that's how you're born. Your drive is not there for the sex.
yeah.
But you're still attracted to the person. You still want to date them. You love them. You care about them. You're gonna treat them right. But like the sex is just not there for
it's
them.
just not there. For
That
that.
and that's so. Imagine meeting the man of your life or the woman of your life, and then there you find out they're asexual.
Then that wasn't the man for me.
Yeah, I know.
That'd be a deal breaker.
You must have not been for my life.
There are other things that can happen.
You were for the
I'm
moment.
So sorry.
Hey.
We can't procreate. What are we gonna do?
I mean, you will procreate. Yeah, like if it's a man, he'll probably take the blue pill and get the job done. It's like a job for them now. Like if they want to procreate.
Dang.
That was not your
Yeah,
excuse.
no, that's
though. That was not your reason.
And just FYI, asexuals don't only date asexuals, so it doesn't mean they won't have sex with partners. Some couples are okay with sexless marriage, as sex and romance are not interconnected. So I think some of these also I read that they're open relationships where non-asexual person has a committed significant other. So meaning that's where
they would
open
be-
relationship would work for.
so their partner would be having sex with someone else.
So
but-
let's say you found Rihanna and Rihanna is the one for you and you love
Yeah.
her and this and that, but she just does not like sex and she allows you to have a sex with other women. That's where the open relationship would fit for your relationship.
But I would want sex from Rihanna because
But she doesn't have a sex drive.
yeah, I couldn't.
So
do
you
that.
wham bam, thank you ma'am, other people,
Other people, yeah.
and then
but-
you come back to
No,
Rihanna
it's
at
still
night.
gonna be the same. I mean, I'm sure that there are things that women can take to do.
But
their
like
drive.
every night, like what if you want to,
yeah,
know?
because I'm pretty touchy feely, so I'm gonna be
So
like,
you will turn her on then.
Not necessarily.
Not
you
if
can
she's
touch her,
asexual.
but if she's asexual, her sex drive is just not there. She'll appreciate it. She'll probably rub him back, but give him a kiss on the cheek or lips. But she's not gonna jump his bones because she's not.
too excited. That yeah, that's.
I
couldn't
don't
do
know.
it.
I think just in general, you're gonna want to please your partner.
If
so
you
you're
love
gonna
them,
want.
right?
It doesn't matter. You're just gonna put all that aside and do what you gotta do because that's your partner and you love him and you want to make sure that he's all right.
So wouldn't
Yeah.
it work the other way that he should be okay with not?
If he dates an A person, then if I was an A person and you were my husband, and it was, I would make sure that I would do everything in my power to please you.
You don't
in the
know
way
because
that
you're
you
not
need
an
to please.
asexual person because you don't know how they feel. You don't know what.
I
what
do think of it
is.
as like, okay, so if let's say
I
we're
see what you're saying though.
But let's see, like, yeah, like let's say
I
we're
know how it
dating and
feels.
we're both sexual beings, but like, there's obviously some things that you like
Yeah.
that I'm probably like, I'm cool off that, but you really like it, so I'm probably at least gonna try it or at least do it because that's what you like. And
What she's saying
You
is
know?
an asexual person is like they just don't have that drive.
yeah, but like I don't have the drive. Like, let's go extreme to like
Yeah, but you
put it in the butt or something. But like, if somebody like that I love was like, this is what I want, this is what I want, this is what I want, like. One day,
so you'll experiment.
you might experiment. So like an asexual person, if you deeply love somebody, it's not like, oh, you have to give it up, right? Because you still have to respect yourself. But like, I would think you would want to try.
And we have to
Yeah,
find an
especially if it's your
asexual
husband.
person.
Yeah, we have. I
Especially
feel really
Yeah.
bad having this conversation without somebody.
Yeah, because we
Who
need
can give us
we
a
need to know how they
testimony.
feel because we can say that because
Let's call it Morsi. He's asexual.
Really?
Yeah. Did you know that? Yeah.
That's
He's
crazy.
the only asexual person I No, but not personally.
And asexual is
I love
only when
him.
you're born with that, not when you like
Decide.
catch a disease.
I
or
don't
something
know.
that turns you
Or like the
into-
trauma.
A disease? Did she just say catch a disease
Catch a
and become
disease.
asexual?
Oh,
like
people have
a-
diabetes.
really
No.
don't want to
got-
catch it.
Oh,
I got
like
this
they don't get
gonorrhea.
sexually
I don't wanna give you
sexually
shit.
Oh my
aroused.
God.
Like they're not taking the Pedialyte or something, and if they don't got vitamins,
There are things
They need to take
you
that
can
vitamin
get.
D.
they need to get some of that turmeric.
Oh God, let's go into the comments because I see him going off. Moni's over here saying I don't know what she said, but she says, "Wait, I gotta stop making my Kel sound like a hoe." What did she
What?
say?
What?
Yeah, she says she's gonna.
No,
I don't know
not
what
me.
she said. No, she said it. I'm reading it. She says, "I gotta stop making my." Myself. I thought she said
okay.
Michael. I was about to say. I was like, what did you say about him? Kirsten.
About to say, what? Like, where did
I'm
she-
over here starting
where-
drama between Moni and Michael.
Where did she know me from? I gotta talk to her.
Sharika says they are attracted sexually, they just don't need to have sex. So she was describing asexual. Kirsten says it's not that they don't want to, they just don't have the drive. Exactly. So it's you can say all this and that I would do this, but it's something different. Like if you're just not in you, it's you're forcing yourself then, in a way. And some people don't want to feel like that.
But you're going to do that with whoever you're with. So if you are going into a relationship and you're getting married,
But I'm talking about asexuals.
yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. If you're going into a relationship, the wedding happens, you're getting married with somebody, you have to do your part to keep your partner happy.
Wait, Kirsten, do you know someone who's asexual? Because you said that you notice that asexuals get very obsessed once they have sex.
I do. I'm not gonna say their name, but yeah.
You know somebody, and after they had sex, they become obsessed.
Not maybe obsessed is not the right word, but it's like they just get so like attached to that person. It's like, oh, why did you do this to me? Because I chose to have sex with you or what? Like literally, she's only had sex with like 2 people.
Kind of.
You can tell that she's just not a sexual person. She's just so uncomfortable when it comes to being sexual, although she could really like a person. No.
It's okay. I put up the mic for her.
Okay.
What were you gonna say, Michael?
No, I was just like, I'm trying to think of which movies where it's crazy ass women, like a thin line between love and hate. So that's kind of.
What about Crazy Men?
Yeah,
What's
Crazy Men,
the
too.
one with the? There was one that just came out.
Oh, with
He
dude,
became obsessive of her.
dude was under the bed.
Ye-
What's the?
With Taraji Moore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. No. Was
What-
it her?
what's
Henson,
Taraji?
Henson.
He was under the bed.
Was it Taraji?
No, it was the one from Laughing Basketball. What was her name?
Sanaa Lathan.
Yeah, it was her. I think wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was the same guy.
same. Yeah.
Yes.
I just remembered
and he became obsessed.
I remember the commercial. Dude was under the bed while she was laying down. That's weird.
So I'm trying to read these comments. I'm
You're all
like,
traumatized by that
Yeah.
scene.
Moni says something like anal. I don't know what's going on over here.
Because I mentioned like, oh, if your partner wants to try something and you're not really down, but at the same time,
Oh,
like
like
you love
anal.
them.
Yes. Okay. Side note: get your ass eaten and it'll change your life. Trust me.
They eat the booty like groceries.
Hey, I agree with you, Kirsten. Where else?
Sorry, Thea.
It's okay.
Oh, me?
No, your mom.
Oh.
I know my mom called. Apparently, she listens. It's okay. I feel like my mom had 8 kids. I know she's a freak. Hello, she had 8 kids. It's okay. I just don't want to picture it. I just know it's there. Okay.
Different segment. Different segment.
All right,
Sorry, laughing.
let's jump into scenario number 4. This one I'm not too familiar with, but producer Kosi wanted me to put it in here. Ooh, it's getting hot in here. BDSM, bondage and discipline. Have you guys heard of this one? Dominance and submission. Have you guys heard of that one? Do you know what that type of relationship is?
It's like the dominatrix thing, no? Like
That's
where
what I thought.
It's not. That's
It's
not
Like
it?
similar.
dom and sub, right?
Oh, it's where the
you
dude be
have-
having like chicks with like dog leashes and stuff.
Or the other way around.
Other way
or
around.
2 men or
So
2 women.
D's have the mental power plays. Like, for example, a dominant may tell submissive when and when not to come during sex or come on demand in public. Dominant may control aspects of a submissive lifestyle, such as having house rules or rules when they go out. Submissives are willing to give power to the dominant over them. Not an abusive relationship, as the submissive chooses her dominant and gives permission for him to dominate her or him, vice versa. Once given permission and limits are explained, he challenges her in multiple ways based on her needs and desires. So this is a form. Oh, you clapping over there? You. This is your lifestyle, or you like this? Similar to it? Okay. Do you want to speak on it a little bit? Because I'm not too familiar with it. So bring your chair over. You can get on the mic.
Yeah.
Oh, you can take Maria's spot. She's leaving. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you can jump on her mic. So we I know it's hot in here. I know. Should we turn on the AC a little bit? Because I know it's getting hot. I know. Every time we talk about sex, it does get hot in the room, and we don't even have alcohol like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he back here sweating like he just ran a race or something. So you know it's hot.
So I definitely am interested. Have you ever heard of this relationship?
I haven't heard of it, but I would see it like social media and stuff, and you see that.
Too.
I remember Snoop Dogg showing up to the MTV Awards with two chicks with he had dog leashes on them.
But that's more for show. Like, this is a lifestyle. This is someone's relationship.
I saw
that they're
on
okay
social media,
with being the submissive one.
Yeah, on social media I saw that. I saw. I think it was one of my homies' friends, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? But I guess that's what he really does with his woman.
And sometimes it could be the woman being the dominant, because maybe it's like an alpha male at work and everywhere else, and sometimes they want to come home and they want to be the submissive ones. They want to be the one that's told and be in control. Yeah, bring your chair up in between them. So we got, you want to introduce yourself and jump on the mic?
Hola, people. How you doing? I'm Dontrell, Detroit.
Yeah, tell them about your show real quick, where they can find you.
You can find us on Sunday at 8. We are Love Amplified. We talk about everything above, love, and everything in between, how to manifest it, how to navigate it, the trials and tribulations of it, and we try to run parallels for the older and younger generation to understand that we're all the same.
Hey, every Sunday you can catch them. It's a new show here on the Good News Studio. So talk about this this scenario that we're talking about, this relationship, because I feel like a lot of us, I'm not familiar with it.
It's not too far from polyamory, except for just a little bit more physical and a little bit more out there, so to speak.
Okay.
So, anybody here ever been to Club Joy?
Club Joy?
No.
Okay. So Club Joy is a club downtown LA that's exclusive, right? So exclusive in the sense that like you could walk up and go in, but I can't, right? If he and I want to go, we need to be with a lady.
Okay.
So we have to be a couple.
Is it a sex club?
Yeah.
Okay.
So to get in, you have to send a profile, your picture, and all those.
Oh, you can't just go to the door that day. Like, you have to submit paperwork.
You have to be approved.
Oh,
Right?
approved.
And it's a membership.
Okay.
Right? But once you get in there, you're going to see a litany of things, As you said, somebody crawling on a leash, you know what I'm saying? Somebody being spit on, slapped, somebody dressed, where they no holes in none of their suit. It's, somebody that may seem a little bit satanic, you know what I'm saying, doing stuff that want to just be demean. You might see somebody might be somewhere being defecated on, like you just, it's a lot, you know what I'm saying, because sex is one big, wide spectrum.
Yeah, it's a spectrum
of
what turns you on. Something can turn you on that doesn't turn me on, but it's like, so, okay.
Right, so in BDSM, me and my cousin, one of my cousins, I'm not going to tell you who, because she may be listening, that was kind of her situation where she got me introduced to it. So we went to one down here in La Cienega, and you go in, they give a form, and it's like, okay, this is what this is what this is. These are our rules. Go play. You know what I'm saying? In particular room, there's a room where everybody's masked. You don't know who's who. You just know by virtue of where they're standing, whether they're either dominant, submissive, and depending on what room you go into, sadism or masculine could be, somewhere down the line.
Yeah.
And then you willfully do what it is you want to do based on who you are chemically and kinetically. You're there for a reason. Right. Just like polyamory or polygamy, it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
Right. But at the same time, people that are into BDSM, to stay on topic, they know what they want. They know what they're into. Somewhere down the line, some nigga choked you, slapped you, and you felt like, you know what, I ain't got off since then. I need that.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Where do I go to find that?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somewhere down the line, you saw something on Pornhub and said, that tickles my fancy.
Okay.
You told somebody else, and they was like, you weird as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So you have to go. You have to go somewhere else to find what it was that you were into.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where that is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So, but this one particularly, this scenario, it's like one of the partners is dominating the other partner. Correct?
Correct.
So you give rules. I know. Do you want to talk about it, Kosi, too? As I know that you did some research on it. No, as my producer. I'm not saying that.
She like, you putting my business out there like that?
Like, damn.
Well, no, because she's the one that put in this scenario just yesterday, I think. And so I was like, I don't know too much about it. So if I need you want to talk about it.
I mean, like, the whole, like,
Yeah, no.
Like the whole like dominant and submissive dynamic is just basically when you're submissive, you're giving the dominant permission to be dominant over you.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily mean like he's telling you what to do. It's more like this. Like a submissive can be a powerful woman who is like every day having to be that strong person, but when she gets home, she wants to be submissive, and this dominant allows her to do that. And it's kind of like therapy in a way.
It's very
Therapy?
It's very therapeutic and
Go ahead, grab that.
Especially, and I love that scenario because think of how many women are successful in the business world, entrepreneurs, and succeeding and thriving. We know you're out earning us a lot of times, and a lot of times it's hard for a man to approach you in the manner in which you want to be approached, for somebody to take control and lead you because you might look imposing based on your credentials.
Yeah.
Well, there used to be this show on, geez, one of these I can't think of right now. But the majority of women that went in there in Vegas, the gigolos is what it's called. The majority of women that came in there to find the gigolo were women that were very successful because they either were too busy to find a relationship or no man would successfully approach them without fear. I used to date a girl who was in the military. She was older. I never cared that she was in the military. She was older. I didn't care. But she said the majority of people that talked to her was always asking about carrying a gun, what's it like in the military. Like, she never got a chance to feel like the woman. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a woman that just wants to allow a man to have control, hey, look, I'm going to come to you, and you know what? This is what I like.
Yeah.
This is my spectrum. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you know if you go by. I'll let you know if you go too far. Pineapples. You know what I'm saying? Anything between here and here, do what you want, and I'm here to serve your will. Period. Because you can't find it.
Yeah.
You know, so.
What are some rules that
That's
you are like are I guess are normal when in this type of relationship?
It's per person. But, crazy thing. Me and my friends bet a lot, right?
Okay.
And we used to bet was push-ups because it was our way to work out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so you abide by the word that you're given, just like as a dominant or submissive.
Okay.
So he didn't care where we were. We could be a lot of times. I'd be trying to talk to a girl, and he'd be all right. So if I lost the bet, drop down, give me 50. So right then and there, I got to drop down and do 50 push-ups, and this fool will start talking to the girl. Like, you mother. You know what I'm saying? So being a dominant submissive is much like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I've been in the movie theaters where we're just talking, and it's an appropriate time to say yes, ma'am. Say yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Say yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it is she wanted. She wanted that on display to be subservient at that time. Those aren't my wishes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? A girl once told me, I don't care who I'm with because sex is a fantasy, period.
Okay.
As long as you can fulfill my fantasy, then I'm good. She's like, because it's all going to be the same per person. We're going to go in, we're going to go out, we're going to go eat, we're going to do whatever.
Yeah.
But mentally, I need you to be able to get me there.
Okay.
And sometimes it takes a little bit more of a physical aspect to do such a thing. And it's just...
So are men usually the ones that are the dominant in these type of... No?
No.
It's
no.
both...
I've been in separate cases where... The majority of the time, I'm the dominant.
Okay.
But for perspective, because I'm big on perspective, I wanted to see what it's like to be on the other end of the spectrum.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But even when you go to these clinics, the majority of people I know are men that are submissive.
Oh, the men are submissive.
The majority, because it's the exact same scenario. Imagine, and Michael knows, being in this world, there's no person, you can't show weakness as a man. You
Right.
got to be strong. You got to carry the family.
Yeah.
You got to provide for the kids. You got to do all this, and then sometimes when you come home, you just want to chill. You know what I'm saying? And you want to be able to not necessarily be weak, but whatever. But sex is a very vulnerable state.
Okay.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And BDSM is a very confidential and a sacred situation.
Yeah.
And the more secrets you carry, the more closely you're bonded. So if I can come home and be weak to you and allow you just to take control, because I got to go out and be a boss anyway.
Yeah.
Run these niggas, dodge bullets, you know what I'm saying, and just live a life of mayhem. I need a piece of solitude, and sometimes that's just letting you take control. And let's see. And sometimes it's just seeing how you would navigate sex. It's not always super extreme. It's just, you know what, you lead tonight. Beautiful thing about a woman being on top. You get to see how she actually like it. You know what I'm saying? The whole time you're like, damn, I was doing all this, and that's all it took.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
Facts.
Okay. Micah, what about this relationship? Do you think you can see yourself in something like that? If she was like the dominant one, or if she wanted you to be the dominant one, like, and tells you like gives you rules when you guys go out.
Give me rules?
Yeah,
Tell
to
me
do
what
to do things to her.
Oh, to do things to her? Man, I kind of like, having a feisty woman, a woman that's going to, not allow me to do that because it's going to always give me that challenge of, all right, I got to make sure that I'm on my toes. But
I'm not gonna lie. When Kosi was explaining this to me, I was like, I don't know if I like this. Like, the feminist in me is like, what do you mean he's gonna tell me what to do, when to do it? Like, I don't know if it's for me, but I mean, I know it turns other people on. It definitely is desired for some people. I'm just saying it probably wouldn't work for me.
You could be the dom.
You mentioned feminism, but the rules are within her limits. Like, she's setting the rules.
She's the one in control.
Yeah, she's setting the rules.
Okay.
Yeah, she's setting the rules. She's not like, I want you to be my dominant. And then he's like, okay, you're going to do X, Y, and Z. He's going to be like, no, what is it that you like? What is it that you need? And then
it sounds interesting.
It does. It does sound interesting. I like that. Okay.
Don't knock it till you try it.
True. Don't knock it till you try it. I'm just saying, when she was explaining to me in the beginning, like when we were going to put this in the show, I was like, I don't know about this, the way it sounds. But when you guys are describing it with more details.
You like massages?
Of course. Who doesn't?
All right. So let's just say, just at its maximum, your guy wants to please you and he wants to be submissive. Right?
Okay.
You come home and you call him and you say, hey, run my bath water, get X, Y, and Z ready, and you going to take care of me. And he's just going to, at your beck and command, he's going to say yes. You know what I'm saying? Take out the trash, do this, whatever.
Well, I mean, I like it when it benefits me.
Right. Right, but it just depends on who you
That's
are.
definitely a turn on, for sure.
And what's crazy is you probably see it going on around you and don't even know. Because I have uncles that are like that, where I'm just like, damn, my auntie can tell this man to do whatever, and this dude is like this.
That could just be a wise man.
That too. Yeah, that too.
Yeah, sometimes you never know. It could be machismo too, so you never know.
That's true. You don't know if it's dominant or not.
Yeah.
But that's what I was kind of trying. My keyboard was slow when I was doing some other stuff, so I like them because I'm writing a paper now about polyamory versus polygamy, and women aren't sexually orientated.
Okay.
In my belief, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times I think women practice polyamory more than they actually know. You know what I'm saying? Women are the most sexually fluid creatures I've ever met. You know
Get closer to the mic.
They're the most sexually fluid creatures I've ever met, and I associate them to God. You know what I'm saying? And to me, love and religion are one and the same thing. You know what I'm saying? They're two abstract concepts that we both believe in, that are powerful, that we all desire to have, and that's chemical. You can't see it, but they're both palpable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so when it comes to love and religion, we both want that. Well, when it comes to love, women accept love from anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to get... I might get camaraderie from him, but I'm not going to get other needs met by him that aren't even if they aren't physical, you know what I'm saying, outside of just crowd. Like, you could be missing conversation from me as your mate and get it from her, and because she's your best friend, it fulfills you in that regard because you have her, as she spoke about sister wives earlier. Some sister wives aren't actually in the bedroom, but it's just how it goes. I met a girl a while ago, had this girl named tattooed on her, and I was like, I didn't know you were lesbian. She's like, I'm not, but I did date a girl, for a very long time. I just happened to like her. It just went that way.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be. Other than that, I've never dated a woman.
I know people like that too.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But there's nothing in this world, and this is about this goes to being sexual orientated, why I say go to a polyamory, and I'll explain it. There's nothing in the world that a woman can't do or that she's not trying to do, be able to do. You talked about feminism earlier, right? And feminism is allowing you to be who you want and say, I want to be equal to you. I want to be able to be a construction worker.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And then come and let my hair down. You know what I'm saying? I want to come and be a boss, cuss you out, and still be respected as a lady. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to do everything that you can and it not take away from any part of my femininity that I am as a woman and still be respected. I want to be able to wear whatever I want to wear, short, skirt. I can show any part of my body. You know what I'm saying? Understand that I'm wearing a bathing suit today, and that's by choice. But if I'm wearing my unmentionables, I don't want those exposed. Although to us, we see them as the same exact thing, I want you to respect them differently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's as fluid and as duplicitous as it comes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's on both sides of the spectrum as they come. As to where, for men, it's like, you either like men or you like women. Period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no...
And that's why I want to talk about that, because a lot of times it's not like that. It's not black and white like that.
It never has been, but a lot of what we have...
Because the society puts on us, too.
It's been what we've been taught or given to us. So that's why I said a lot of people practice it more than they think, because how many people here have been in a relationship and they said, you know what, for a woman, give me the choice. You know what I'm saying? Don't lie to me, just give me the choice, right? And amongst him telling you I got girls, you strayed away, but then you came back and dealt with him anyway. Or you said, give me the choice, and he told you straight up, and you dealt with him anyway.
Yeah.
You said, you know what, I don't care what you got going over there. When you with me, you cool. You know what I'm saying? Or you were with this dude because he made you feel like you were the only one.
Yeah.
Knowing that you either had a boyfriend or you knew that he was with somebody else.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same exact thing.
Yep.
I've been in love once where I was never attracted to another woman. Only once. Only once has that ever happened. Other than that, I've been in love, but somebody else could catch my eye. Now, I didn't love them. I didn't want to pursue them, but they were attractive to me.
Yeah.
That doesn't turn off. You know what I'm saying? Well, why? It's because that's innate. It's not innate for us to say, you know what, I only want to be with you and nothing else happens. Because when you do get married,
Yeah.
when you are in a committed relationship, you still find people that are attractive. My girlfriend came home and told me, like, oh, God's a dude that I can't think of his name. You know, he had great conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could see myself really hanging out with him. You know what I'm saying?
She told you that?
Yeah, well, I already do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right,
Well, I want to know, what was your reaction to that?
that's what I said. All right, go ahead, do that. You know what I'm saying? If anything happens, let me know. That's how my conversation goes. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So do you practice? Do you guys have an open relationship?
We're approaching it now. Like, I've always been that way. She wasn't the type to believe in it. But then once I explained it and what I did was, because I haven't always been that way either. You know what I'm saying? I was one woman man. You know what I'm saying? But then what I did notice, because I'm a psychologist now, but I didn't know that's always what I've always been looking at. Behavior. I was raised around all women.
Yeah.
And a lot of y'all cheat. It's crazy. A lot of men cheat. Why? And it's not just here in California. It's not just here in the States. It's across the world.
Yeah.
Well, okay, they tell me that we're supposed to be married and be with one person.
Yeah.
But that's not seeming supernatural if we all consistently cheating. We
Yeah.
say word is bond, and yet throughout the world we're navigating against our word, all behind what? Lust. So is lust so chemically strong that I can't keep my word? No.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's exactly why I wanted to talk about this topic, because I feel that, one, we were having this conversation about one of the scenarios, but it's also like what we are so stuck in that monogamy. I mean, monogamy works for a lot of people. That's what they want. But do you think there would be less cheating or less, of that type of, if couples were more open with each other and communicated? Because like you said, just because you're in a relationship, I mean, most of the time it's not going to stop that you're attracted to other people, that you're going to meet people and there's some type of attraction to them. So, I guess we just want to learn to communicate with your partner without getting upset or getting them upset. Well, that's why I was wondering what she said after you said that. Like, I met this guy and I'm really I could see myself hanging with him. Most men would be what? They'd get upset. They'd be like, "What? No, you're not gonna fucking hang out with him," or stuff like that. So I feel like that spectrum is just so big, and we're just so stuck in just monogamy. And I feel that I'm very interested. I'm not saying I agree with all of these. I'm not saying I disagree. I'm also saying that just be more open to it and be more understanding, because everybody's connection and sexual preference is just different.
It's not just about sexual preference. The funny thing,
lifestyle,
right?
Lifestyle.
Let's take sex out of it, right? You do it every day amongst your friends. How many friends do you have?
Yeah, I agree.
I'm saying, how many female friends do you have?
I have quite a few.
And you use those friends for different reasons. You got
True.
one you go out to dinner with,
Yep.
one that you talk to, one for this, one for that. The only difference is you're not having sex with them. Well, when you're in a relationship, you need to remain and be self-aware. The problem is, and this is, I told my co-host this, and she understands this now that she's in her situation.
Yeah.
She used to ask me, like, she says, Detroit, what's going to change when you get married? I said, nothing. I'm going to be married before I get married. If I feel like anything has to change.
Yeah, facts.
If I feel like anything has to change, I'm not going to do it, because that might ruin the marriage, or we may have shouldn't have gotten married in the first place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we get we get married and become a fool. Like, oh, we check all the boxes.
Yeah.
No, you don't. You didn't check all the boxes before you got married. You checked 7 of those boxes. You know what I'm saying? But that, just because you check 7 of the boxes, you might check 7 of my boxes. That's a good business decision I might have to keep you.
Yeah.
I might check 4 of yours, and that might have been your best business decision.
Yeah.
But those remaining numbers that you have doesn't mean that they don't need to be satisfied, and that's why people cheat. You know what I'm saying? I need this. I need that. We never check all those boxes, but when we're not having sex and we got, hey, this Monday I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna talk sports radio with him. But I'm gonna talk philosophy.
Yeah, no, I agree.
With him.
I agree with that. Like, I have tons of friends and I have different things. I got my softball family. I got my close girlfriends. I totally understand what you're saying. Like, I agree with it. You have something to say, Veronica?
Y'all had the example earlier about the relationship with the girl. And I said something about setting boundaries, right? It has to be set from the beginning. But the difference when you're dealing with multiple people, because I know you say it was like work. It's a transparent situation, but when you're dealing with multiple people like me, I recognize that jealousy is a second emotion.
Yeah.
All right, and that's amongst everybody. You know what I'm saying? But when you're monogamous, you don't recognize it as a second emotion. It's just, she's tripping. He's tripping. He's jealous. and when you're doing poly things, it's expected. Like, look, I know, you know what I'm saying, that because we're human, if I'm separate and dealing with more time, spending more time with this person, you're going to want it.
Yeah.
But the communication is amongst everybody, and you try to make things as communal as possible, and then whatever they need, they voice it. We all address it, and it's cool.
I think that's like the biggest thing, though, that you're mentioning, and like that's why, Jackie, like you were saying, it's so important to like at least be aware or learned on these different lifestyles, life choices. Just because, like you're saying, like there's so much validity to where you're coming from, and likewise, like monogamous, there's validity to that, and it's really all about like. Finding, I think, understanding yourself and your own needs and reflecting on that and finding whatever lifestyle suits your needs and knowing like you can't control other people and you shouldn't internalize any sort of negativity if somebody you're potentially going to date doesn't agree with you. It doesn't mean that you are wrong. It doesn't mean they are wrong, but it just means that we all clearly have our own needs that are fulfilled depending on our lifestyle.
I think it's also going to come with experience of dating and age too. Like I don't think we had that. You said you're just coming of this now, and you know, and probably in your younger days you didn't have this information that you have now, that these experience, these different relationships. So that I think that also comes with age too, and to find out what exactly works for you and what you're looking for and seeking. You know what I mean? So, Michael, did you have something to say?
No, I was just saying it just comes down to communication between partners. I think a lot of people don't know these certain things about their partners just because they don't have that type of communication to ask these questions because, you know, maybe they feel if I ask this, they're going to think this, so I'm going to keep it to myself. But communication is key. If you have a certain feeling that you have, share it with your partner or partners so you guys can handle it together as a team.
Yeah. So I mean, most people don't have the language or don't know how to express those thoughts.
Yeah.
Or they have fear of being looked at as weird or like, ew, you want that? So they're not open to expressing themselves. So if you're that type of person that you kind of like give them like that, ew, why would you do that? Or no, and you just have that mentality, then your partner's never going to be fully open with you and honest on what they want. So this is why it's very important to ask each other what it is that you want sexually, romantically, or just out of a relationship. And when they share it, don't judge them, like, because they're obviously being open and honest with you. So you should be more open-minded and understanding where they're coming from and find out. And if it's not for you, and if you feel you cannot fulfill that for them, then communicate that. This doesn't mean he or she's gonna shut you out. It just means you guys are creating that you know, like communication hole for you guys. So I just hope that if this topic has helped anybody kind of get more of an understanding of different relationships out there, not to judge them right away and just be more open-minded about that. Did you guys have anything else to say about these topics? Because I know you had something to say earlier at the open relationship, but I think you kind of hit it right now.
I have one more thing to say, sorry. But I think it's also important to know who you are and, like, what you want. And it takes time to know that as well. Like, exactly the kind of person that you are, and to be authentic to yourself and what you want in your own relationship. Because I feel like when you are in relationships, you learn more about yourself too, because you get challenged along the way. And that's why you come across like, oh, is this person good for me? Is this what I want to be in? Maybe I'm at a point where I should be with another person, or, you know, maybe that's why some people find that it's best to be in an open relationship or whatnot, opening that up. I don't know why people choose to do certain things, but it's about that respect and why that communication that they have. So when you get to know yourself better, you kind of know what you want, and then you look for what you want in a relationship. Some people are happier when they're single. Some people are happier when they're with people. I mean, it could be, you know, many different versions of that own person's personal happiness. And no matter who you are, who you're attracted to, whether it's, you know, the same gender, the opposite gender, or a trans person, or whatever it is, whoever they love, let them love who they want to love. So, you know, more power to that. I just want to end on that beautiful note.
Did you have anything to say, Maddie, on it?
Just going off of that, I think it's really important to know that we are sexual beings and sex is okay. It should not be a taboo, and it definitely still is in our society. And as genders, we are assigned different judgments when it comes to sex. In society, women obviously we might get the hoe word thrown out. It is a scary thing to be just so open with your sexuality, but just know that as long as you feel like you're being respected and your needs are being met, that it is fine, it is good, and it's definitely natural. So I think that continuing on, just continue to respect yourself and really go for things that you know are going to please you, because you deserve it.
Right. Out of all these, Michael, which one would you see yourself the most in these type of relationships? If you had to choose one.
Man, my parents are they have been married for 35 years, so that's what I've pretty much learned from the beginning, and that's what that's what I want more than anything. But being dominant doesn't sound too bad.
I feel you.
I'm gonna have to look into that for sure.
Well, that wraps up tonight's topic. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
But before we have another segment, and then after we're going to go into the raffle. Veronica has a raffle. She'll explain more about the raffle. But we're going to go and jump into Myra's question of the night. Myra couldn't be here, but she texted me her question of the night. She says, how freaky is too freaky? What's your deal breaker?
Oh.
So I'm going to go first because I know you mentioned it when you said going to the sex club. I think shitting on somebody is like, I cannot do that. Like the shitting or peeing, I just can't. Like no. So that would probably be a deal breaker. If that's your thing, hey, all for it. That turns you on. It just does not. Like I can't.
Yeah, I can't even. I can't even do it.
What's a deal breaker for you? What's like the freakiest thing?
Oh man, a deal breaker.
What's too freaky for you?
Oh man, that's tough. I feel like the defecating one is a huge one.
Yeah.
I think like when I think about those sex rooms is like other people watching. And I know that that's a thing where like
That's the best part.
it's
Yeah,
like
I
a
don't know.
thing.
I don't know if it's a bad thing. I think
No, but I think that would be like my deal breaker. Like
Haven't
I
you
don't
ever-
mind getting freaky with one other person, but I feel like other
you don't
people
want people watching.
It's just something about like shows not free. I don't know.
I feel that. I
it's
mean,
just something about
you never done
That's
like on the
okay.
you never
That's
done it
how
like
you
on the
get followed. Just
balcony,
pay
like in
that.
But
Vegas.
that's different because you don't know the people. Like I
Fact.
wouldn't want to be like in the center of a room surrounded by
Yeah,
people
that's what she's talking
watching
about.
me.
Because
Okay.
I wouldn't want that either. That's weird.
A
but
lot of pressure
I will record it and do what I do
and watch
Yeah.
it later.
let the world see it. But
Yeah.
Okay,
But I don't know. And I
best
think about that. I'm like, damn it. Like
that's
I
a lot
think
of
that might
pressure.
be
I
it.
can feel it. You get stage
Yeah.
fright. What about you, Veronica?
So some people have this fetish, but I think for me, it would be like, no.
A deal breaker.
Sucking of the toes, I think, is just
Oh,
strange.
yeah.
I would not
Actually,
be
it's not
okay
that
with
bad.
that. It has never happened
ticklish.
to me, and I don't know how I'd feel about that. I'd be like, back off of the toes.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're like, I swear
Hey.
they don't taste good.
But I haven't. It hasn't happened, so I don't know.
oh, nobody's
I
ever
just-
sucked your toes.
No.
Maybe that's why you think you don't.
It's
like
because you
it.
were asleep. You didn't know.
Yeah.
Is somebody going to drug me and try to do it?
No,
I don't know.
no.
You know who to watch already.
Cardi B, stay
Marty
away.
over here. You gotta watch
Marty's
Marty.
over here. She gone.
Just letting you know, girl.
My water is to my right.
Oh, that's why you put your drink.
That's why she
Both
brought
of
her
you.
own.
You guys are
I
watching
did
over
not.
here. What about you, Michael? What's too freaky for you?
Yeah, shitting on somebody or letting them do it on you is insane.
Two girls in one cup didn't turn you on?
Hell no, that shit was
Oh,
terrible.
man. I
I
couldn't
found it
watch that.
interesting, though. I found it.
No, it was interesting because it's like, what make y'all do that?
I would
But
not want to be in the room
they
with
were
that.
excited, but yeah, that shit's nasty. I couldn't.
Smell.
Yeah, I couldn't.
They
do
do
that.
that at
smell,
the
yeah.
sex club? So you smell it.
Do you
the
want-
funny thing is, I don't have a sense of smell, so it doesn't
Oh, you
Oh,
don't?
God.
So he's the lucky
you're
one.
good then.
Right.
I have
Yeah.
a strong
Like, I
sense
can
of
also
smell.
like
Yeah.
cologne.
Is there a section like if you want to get pooped on, go to this corner? So
What about
then I
throw
don't
up?
go
Do
to
people
that
get
corner.
thrown up on? Is that a thing?
Yeah, that's a thing too.
Throw up on me.
I cannot.
that.
Ugh,
Throw
I
up on my
gag.
chest.
Ooh, look at Moni in the
choking.
back. Shout out to Moni. She's here from Never Not Extra. Hey. Okay, what about you?
I actually don't have a limit. It may like if I don't do it, I would just find somebody that does it for you, and then if I could watch, I really love to watch. But I don't really have a limit. Like
Nothing? There's no deal breaker for you?
it's my job to please you if I want to be with you
Yeah.
Facts,
forever.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't have a limit. Just like my love shouldn't have a limit. So if I love you that much, then
Deep.
we can go there, and that's what is really gonna make you happy. Then it is what it is.
Dang. What about like
That's.
I'm trying to think of
man.
something that can be a deal breaker to him.
The pooping thing is not a deal breaker.
But ask Moni's sister. She knows.
What?
What? I don't want to put her
Moni?
business out there. I'm not trying to put people's business out there.
We're
like that.
asking about poop
Yeah,
over
we asking
here.
about the shit.
Yeah.
They dated.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh.
I mean, I chased her, but I'm very close to her.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're friends that they
Yeah.
share
Like
information.
you don't.
Okay,
you
'cause
just
I was
don't
like,
naturally
I'm
have
not
a
trying to-
limit.
And
Yeah,
I was like,
that's
damn.
cool.
I was like, you were not talking about Moni. Moni's mom listens to my show. No, yeah. So okay, that's okay. And Kosi, do you have a limit?
Wants to know if Detroit is okay with the girl peeing and pooping.
He said, yeah. He has no limit.
Yeah.
She can, if that's what she needs to do.
If that's what she
And
needs to
On the
do.
picture, Myra looks like she flies, so you might want to hit that one.
Myra's one of my co-hosts.
Myra,
Oh shit, I haven't met.
Myra, why you
I
interested,
gotta
girl?
meet
You
Myra.
got.
She couldn't be here today.
I have a crush on Myra.
Wait, what?
Well, now Alex and Michael.
Alex too?
I gotta meet her.
It's
in
that
person.
Alex
Instagram
got a
I gotta meet her in person.
girlfriend.
I gotta.
His girlfriend?
That's not his girlfriend.
Oh. Wait, what? Wait, we putting his business out there.
Aaron,
Let's not
is
put
that
his
the girl's
business
name
out
last
there.
night?
Yeah.
That's not his girlfriend?
See? Yeah, he's
Yeah,
been
no.
posting her like they're
And
together.
She was talking yesterday on your show like this.
No, yeah.
Girl.
I ain't gonna talk about their business.
Yeah, I'm
but-
not taking their business either. But then again, we can't judge because maybe we don't know
Hot
their
topic.
what type of where
Yeah.
their relationship falls, and that's
Maybe
what we
it's not
talked
just
about.
her.
Yeah, they could have an open. I don't know. We're not judging. I'm not judging. I'm the last person to judge. Okay, so girls back there, what's your deal breaker? What's too freaky? Kirsten says throw up.
Somebody can shit on you though. Are you a shit on somebody?
Yeah.
Nobody's shitting on me.
But you
would?
be
She
shitting
gonna
somebody.
shit on them.
You're gonna give them that tacos, the taco leftovers.
I need to talk to your boyfriend. I need to talk to him. Like,
What about
bro,
you, Moni?
Bro, he came in and shook my hand.
Anybody? Bodily fluids. Oh my, yeah, he shook your hand.
Yeah.
I saw
I
that.
need to holler at bro.
Yeah, you hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's happened. I'm just saying nobody's gonna shit on me.
Yeah, okay, there
I'm
you
not saying
go.
what I wouldn't do, but I'm not getting shitted on.
Yeah, it's weird. I wouldn't be able to do it either on somebody,
If that's what they want.
and definitely not get it on me. You better take your shit somewhere else.
Hey,
Yes.
if you would have caught me at like
Oh,
19 to 24, I probably would have tried some wild shit. But
Yeah.
that's
damn, that's
hilarious.
crazy.
Oh my god! All right, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap up. Great question, Myra. She's in the chat box right now. Apparently, you have some admirers, but I don't know about one of them. Myra plays no games. You got a partner. That's it. That's a wrap. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into Veronica. Veronica has a giveaway. She has some followers listening, and they will be winning this book. So last year, Veronica did her first.
It's a charity ride
Charity
called
ride.
AIDS Life Cycle. So last year, and it happens, it's been happening for I think 26 years now. So it's put on by the LGBT Center here in Los Angeles and the San Francisco AIDS Foundation. So AIDS Life Cycle is a 7-day ride from San Francisco down to Los Angeles.
Damn, that's
so
crazy.
Wow.
this wonderful ride has over 3,000 cyclists that participate and roadies. So these volunteers help us go from basically city to city, down from San Francisco to LA. So we are on a road bike. And it is so fun. It's an amazing experience. And we raise money, and it goes towards prevention for HIV and AIDS, and also just helping people who are living with HIV and AIDS. So this wonderful photographer, Cedric Terrell, who is here in Los Angeles, he put together an amazing book here and documented why people ride, why we do what we do, and making it possible. And
There
oh God,
she
this
is.
is such a big close up. This photographer is gonna be able to send this to someone who donated, and it's a minimum fundraising effort of 3,000. So each cyclist, and this is actually the map of the ride. So we
Dang.
go down the coast of California. It's the most amazing experience of coming from San Francisco down the beautiful coast of California. And I got to ride with people from all over the world, actually. Some people from Australia came out, and
That's awesome.
got to meet some amazing people. So, yeah, check out the book. And I'm raffling this off tonight. And I have to say, I
That's
got started in
amazing.
the fundraising game this year But yeah, take a look, please. Support.
So people can still donate.
People can still donate up until June.
Yes.
Last year raised over $5,000 with the support of a lot of
That's
amazing
awesome.
people.
Hey.
And
Just for prevention, just so much good stuff.
Some of these
Yeah.
people have AIDS or no?
I have ridden with people that have AIDS and HIV on the ride, and they are living and breathing and doing a wonderful job of just living their life. And it's an honor to ride with so many amazing people, so many different walks of life.
Yeah.
And back when there was not as much resources and medication, they weren't. A lot of people weren't able to actually live the lives that they live. I used to volunteer at Inland AIDS Project back in high school and work in the food pantry where people used to come and they wouldn't be able to really afford food because their medication would cost so much to live with HIV. And now there's so many more resources. So I just like to thank all the people that have.
I mean, you're awesome for doing this. Since I've known you since 2002, you've been involved in raising money, being a part of the AIDS walk, and really go all out in raising. She doesn't just do the walk; she raises lots of thousands of dollars for the AIDS. So for all those years, I'm sure you've raised over good amount of $50,000 for them.
It's over 10,000, I think now.
From all the years that you've done it.
I try to calculate it, but you know what? Some people for this ride they raise over 20,000. It's amazing how much people really, really do. And so I definitely am
awesome.
Inspired by them. And every single person that donates, they are awesome. They inspire me. And doing this ride is not easy.
No.
San Francisco's got hills, guys. They got lots of hills.
I'm just I get tired after 2 miles. You guys are 100 a day.
Get tired of one of these hills in Inglewood.
Is it downhill all the way from San Francisco?
I wish it was. It's
That's
545 miles, by the way, from San Francisco to here.
So you're picking a winner right now.
I'm picking a winner. So.
All right. I got you
Oh
on
my
live
gosh.
so they know that you're not cheating.
That's
I'm not.
beautiful. I feel like it's just the advent of GoFundMe, things like that. I mean, awareness is great, but you need those funds. Money makes changes, and I feel like there's just been a lot of change for that community.
And go to my Instagram at the Traveling Vagina. You'll find me
I
there.
love your Instagram name.
Damn.
And I will be raffling off a staycation. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the love, by the way. Thank you for having me on Mysterious Jacks for the Ladies Night Radio Show.
Of course.
Really appreciate your support. So the Beverly Hilton generously donated a one-night stay. So stay in Beverly Hills. They'll treat you well. I'll make sure of that. And I'll be raffling that off next month. So this person will be sent a beautiful book.
Who's the winner? Who's the winner?
It's Molly White.
Hey!
Thank you, Molly White, for your donation. You will be sent and mailed this to your address. And thank you to everyone who's donated this week and helped me reach 3,000 and beyond. Let's make it past 5 this year.
Yes.
And thank you so much again.
Thank you.
Thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, congratulations, Molly. You're going to get an amazing book. Are you going to sign it for her?
I sure will.
Yeah, sign it. You
Heck
should sign it by
yeah.
your picture,
Yeah, sign
too.
your page.
That's a beautiful picture. This photographer is awesome. Well, thanks, everybody, for coming in today. Great show, great topics. I loved having all of you here and being with the open mind of our topics. I know sometimes we're out there with them, but I appreciate all of you.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you, Veronica, for being here and, doing your raffle here on my radio show. Because, I love what you do. And, Michael,
I love
it wasn't
you.
that bad.
No, yeah.
It wasn't that bad at Ladies Night.
I thought I was
You
going to be sweating a lot
survived.
more.
You, you were scared. I was like, why? We're
Yeah.
nice. We're not a man-bashing show.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Not today.
proud of you
Tonight.
guys. Not tonight.
Not tonight.
Not tonight.
Yeah. I'm proud of you.
Maddie was good today.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't have
got-
any drinks today, you
Hey,
guys.
so just
sober.
whenever I see her at any function, that I keep my drink away
Cover
from
your
her.
cup.
Oh, we're coming for you
Hide your
guys.
cup.
They're gonna
Hide
be
your
there
water.
at
Because Maddie
karaoke
comes-
night. Karaoke night. Him and Alex are performing "My Girl," I think, right?
Man, why you gotta
My
give
girl.
our song away?
You've been saying it.
You're gonna do
Oh, yeah.
Temptations?
Are you coming to our Good News karaoke night? I think Sharifa just told you guys.
Where is it?
It's going to be in Gardena. I'll give you the information. But, yeah, I found a spot in Gardena. Trust me, I was looking. I was texting Kirsten all night last night. There was some in Koreatown, but they just were, I found a better one, and it's in Gardena. So, yeah. Are you guys excited?
What time is it again?
8 o'clock.
Okay.
8 o'clock.
Perfect.
No, it's at 8:30, but I'm telling everybody 8 o'clock because I
Never on time.
I know.
Hey, is that my?
He was on time
Is that my
today.
mom's in the back? Damn.
Is that my mom's?
Oh my god, it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be like a mini competition. The Get Right says they have it in the bag. So I mean,
damn.
I don't know about that.
We're just coming out for team sports.
I can't sing.
Right,
I'm just saying that now. I cannot sing, but I'm gonna just do the shoulders.
She's gonna be like, look over here, look over here.
The shoulders.
What are you gonna sing?
Well, I don't know yet. To be honest, we really don't know.
Hit you with the Celine
I
Dion.
keep having an idea, and they keep shutting me down.
impressive.
So nobody can when you have 5 people in like for the ladies' night, nobody can agree. Nobody can agree. So yeah, but anyway,
we're like Fifth Harmony. We're gonna throw somebody off the stage.
Wow.
What? No.
You have my vote.
Well, thanks to everybody for listening. I appreciate everybody in the chat box. And I have a lot of listeners who do not go in the chat box, and I try to encourage them to go.
Yeah.
But because people be coming like, oh,
sometimes
this is a great
people
show.
like feel a little like self-conscious, like, oh man, if I comment this, like people see me,
Yeah,
you know, like
they might bash me.
Yeah.
But we don't
We wanna
bash
see
anybody.
you.
We just repeat what you
It
said.
depends.
Myra said we've already broken up and we haven't even started. I know, right? Goodness gracious. Well, thanks for tuning in to Ladies Night Radio. Thank you for being here and spending your Friday night with us. We see you. We appreciate you. I'm your host, Mysterious Jax. This is Ladies Night Radio Show. And just remember one thing, ladies.
You are enough.
Yay. I actually do not have a song.